What's happening, everybody? Welcome back to the Gene Stream. We're about to fire up right back into this game again. Wow, yesterday was absolutely crazy. Not only with the game being just nuts in its own realm, but then Streamlabs being all funky wonky. We gave a little massage last night. We're hoping it's going to be okay today. But I appreciate you all coming back through here. So far, we got That Boy Roe, Always Evil. I appreciate you all coming through here today. Let's give a shout out. Yeah! Alright. Let's see where we are at here. Okay. So Stanley Parable. Ultra Deluxe. This is our office. Everybody's gone at the workplace. And we're trying to figure out what the next move is. Now the narrator's going to try to tell us what to do. Sometimes it's good. Sometimes it's bad. We have free will and choice here. This game is, I mean, the premise and the coding and execution is absolutely incredible. Like I'm taken back that this game, it's not gonna get it, but like as far as like conception and execution and what it is, this is definitely contender a game of the year in my opinion. I'm sure it is among like developers. Whoa, where are the doors?
Okay, yep, it's worse.
Oh no.
I might be remembering this wrong. It's possible the story is back where we just came from.
What?
Why don't we go back the other direction and see if we missed anything?
I don't know. Oh no. Okay. Shit. That's weird. It won't even let me. I can't even knock or even attempt that door, but I can on that one. Odd. What's going on in 415, 417? Okay. What did I say? I hate Mondays. Okay. There's the green room, apparently. It's locked. As it should be. Let's see. Nothing here. Nothing new here. Well, Karen, you should have saved before you left for your work day. Now your shit's not saved. Ha ha! Oh no. Oh no.
Aha! I knew we'd miss something.
What is this?
The story. Here it
The
comes.
story. Okay. I thought that plant was a person.
No, wait. Never mind. Not the story. Okay, let's head back the other way.
What
and
the
retrace
hell?
our steps.
What is going on? Oh. Different. Different. Bucket?
Now this... Well, I'll be honest. I don't recognize this place at all.
Not
Is
good.
this the story? I don't think so. I can't quite recall, but I believe my story took place in an office building. Is that correct?
Yeah, we were... I woke up
Do you
in an
remember,
office...
Stanley?
Yep.
Well, do you know what?
What?
Since I've completely forgotten what we were supposed to be doing, how about this? You win!
Yeah!
Congratulations! I know you put in a lot of hard work, and it really paid off. So, good job.
Hey, man. Did I get an achievement?
Oh, no.
What's going on here?
No, I don't
Aw,
feel
man,
right
that
about
was
this
such
at all.
bullshit.
We both
Come
know
on.
you didn't put in any
Come
action
on,
work
don't
for
bullshit
win.
me.
Some people win fair and square, and this was not one of those situations.
Really? I thought we just
Okay?
won fair and square.
I'm getting weirded out by whatever this place is. I don't care what might happen this time. I have to restart.
The end is never the end is never the end is never the end is loading. Uh-oh. Oh, no.
All right, I've got a solution. This time, to make sure we don't get lost, I've employed the help of the Stanley Parable Adventure Line. Just follow the line.
Just follow the
How
line,
simple is
bro.
that?
You can't screw up now, right? You just gotta follow the bright yellow line. Alright, I'm gonna knock on all the doors because a cat yesterday was in the stream. I think it was Dev Fang was saying if you do this with all the doors, something funny happens. So let's do this real quick. Apparently the guy like starts to get mad or starts to say some funny stuff. I'm not quite sure. We might be past that point because he was telling me to do it yesterday.
No, I'm down. We're leaving it up to the line from now on.
Oh, are we? Okay. Alright, well, nothing happened there, I guess? Nope, alright, whatever. Dev, I tried it, man. Oh, some solitary. Be gone! Oh, I can't turn it off. You're lucky, buddy. Your game will continue, I guess. So, I don't know if you all noticed, but I turned... Well, you guys probably didn't notice. I turned my Xbox on, and it immediately popped into this game saying resume game. And that's the butter sweetness of the Series X. I mean, we literally just popped right into our game that we stopped playing yesterday when we ended the stream. I had absolutely no loading time at all. It was just... I mean, it was me doing my intro theme song and whatnot. But I love the Series X, man. Pop in and out like butter. It's so awesome.
You see? The line knows where the story is.
Does
it's
it?
over in this direction.
I don't trust
Onward,
you,
Stanley,
narrator.
To destiny. Though, here's a thought. Wouldn't wherever we end up be our destination, even if there's no story there? Or to put it another way, is the story of no destination still a story? Simply by the act of moving forward, are we implying a journey such that a destination is inevitably conjured into being via the very manifestation of the nature of life itself? Okay, Stanley, I need to follow this train of thought for a minute. Just stick with me.
All right, man. Go with it, bro.
We can both agree that the nature of existence is in fact a byproduct of one's subjective experience of that existence, right? Okay. Now, if my experience of your existence rests inside of your subjective experience of this office, is this office, in fact, the skeleton of my own relative experiential mental subjective construct? Whoa. Hang on. That got a bit weird back there.
Yeah, I think
well,
you,
I'd like to apologize. Not sure where I was going with all that. You know what? I think what we need right now is a bit of music to lighten the mood.
Hell? Okay. Yeah. Let's get it. Light. 011. Is that a bloody question mark? Oh, no, okay. Dude, from like way back here? It just looks like kind of blood smears. Whatever. Yo, what's up, voices? You packed some jukes, dude. Yeah, buddy. Oh! I can't do that. I can't do that one. Ba-dum-bum. Ba-dum-bum.
Cut the music. Go back and look at that fern.
Okay. Alright, narrator. What about the fern, man? Is he gonna jump out and like get me or some shit?
Stanley,
What?
this fern will be very important later in the story.
Okay.
Make sure you study it closely and remember it carefully. You won't want to miss anything.
Alright. I can tell you that it's being neglected. How about that? Huh? You want to hear about that, narrator? That you're neglecting the fern? It's not as
Wait,
fun
what?
without the music.
We're back at the office?
Yeah, put the music back on, man.
No. Line. You do know we're looking for the Stanley Parable, right? The
Yeah.
story?
Yeah.
Is any of this ringing a bell?
I don't know, dude. I'm following your stupid guideline, brah. Oh. We're back at the concept.
Oh, no, not again. Line, how could you have done this to us? And after we trusted you, after everything we've been through...
You brought me here,
I
bro.
can't take this
Oh, no,
anymore.
who
The
else
hell
has got
with it.
fired?
Restart.
104 just got fired. Oh, no. What?
You know what, Stanley? I say forget the adventure line. What's it ever done for us?
Hasn't
We're
done anything
intelligent
for
people,
us.
right?
We are.
Why can't we make up our own story?
Exactly.
Something exciting,
Okay.
daring, mysterious.
Why is it going from 30 to
This all
37, by
sounds
the way?
perfectly doable.
Is it because of the
Why don't
cubies
we
here?
simply start wandering in, well, I
It
don't
is,
know.
okay.
How about this direction?
Can I go any other way? Damn you, narrator!
Now, yes, this is exciting. Just
is.
me and Stanley forging a new path, a new story. Well, it could be anything. What do you want our
Oh
story
my
to be?
god, what just
Go
happened?
wild. Use
No!
your imagination. Whatever it might
Dude.
be, Stanley, I'm ready for it.
What the hell? Are you for real? Oh man, what excellent coding. Wow. Dude, the cube gets bigger and then smaller than bigger. Look, large, small. I know it's an but see, like now it's going from a rectangle to a square. Oh man, phenomenal.
Oh, no, not you again. Stanley, I'd also like to veto the line from having any role in our awesome new story.
I don't know.
No
I kind of
lines
like
or
the
monitor
line. We
rooms.
put the music back
Just
on. The
don't
line was
acknowledge it.
awesome.
We should be fine.
Back here again. Parkour. I feel like this is like Michael Scott just coming through here. This is like his office parkour line. Oh. Oh. Welcome to the Thunderdome.
Ah, a choice. We get to make a decision. From here, the story is in our control.
Okay.
How important we mustn't squander the opportunity. In fact, I believe I need a minute to think here. Just walk in circles for a minute. Okay. So I know that each door
All right.
has to lead somewhere.
Yep.
Which means that somewhere the place
got
where
one
we're
circle from
trying
the
to
hammer. That's all you're gonna
go,
get.
There must be a reverse door that leads here. And that in turn means that our destination corresponds with the counter-inverted reverse door's origin. So starting from the right, let us ask, will taking the right door lead us to where we're going?
No, it
And
won't.
since the answer is clearly yes, then by all accounts, the door on the right is the correct one.
I
Another
disagree.
victory for logic.
I
Come,
disagree with
Stanley.
you.
Our destiny awaits.
No. I don't want to go to the freaking board meeting. No. The confusion ending? Deviate from the maintenance
Hold
room.
up, what's
End
this?
up in the...
The confusion ending. You're telling me that's what this is? It's all one giant ending?
Wait a minute.
And we're
This
supposed
is how you would
restart
get
the
to
game
it?
eight times? That's really how all this goes? It's all determined? So now, according to the schedule, I restart
Find the line again.
Then what?
Find the confusion
Am
schedule.
I just supposed to forget?
We just find the confusion
Well, what if I
schedule.
don't
Never
want to
restarts the
forget?
game.
My mind goes
Previous
blank
restarts.
simply
Play the
because it's
story, but
written
it's
here on
prevented,
this,
unable to go
this
anywhere, do anything. The game
thing
restarts on its own.
wall.
6 restart.
Well,
Cancel
who
replica.
consulted
Make a story
me?
up here.
Why don't I get to decide? Why don't
We're no longer
I
in the
get a
office.
say
We're
in
in
all
black
of this?
space. Water
Is
in
it
the
really?
blackness. Find a book.
No,
Or
it
find a
can't be.
bookstore.
I don't want it to be. I don't want the game to keep
Okay,
restarting.
we'll have to find
I
a
don't want to
bookstore when
forget
it
what's
goes
going
black.
on.
If this is
I don't want to
true.
be trapped like this. I won't restart the game. I won't do it. I won't do it. I won't do it. And the timer stopped.
What is
Does
going
that
on?
mean- Did we do it? Did we break the cycle? The, whatever it is that made this schedule? How would we even know? Will someone come for us? Will something happen?
I don't know. I don't know.
So, okay. I guess now we just wait. You know, I suppose in some way that this is a kind of story. Wouldn't you agree? I'm not quite sure if we're in the destination
Sure?
or the journey. Though they're always saying that life is about the journey
So we're-
and not the destination.
We're right
So I
here,
hope
waiting
that's
for the
where we
5th
are right
restart.
now.
And then we
We'll
have
find
to
out, won't
apparently
we? Eventually.
do this.
Well, in the meantime, if you...
Okay. Okay, the feelings about Mondays would stay the same. We still hate them. Look. When life at the office was just simple. It's just our little room, our little corridor. And now we have this. Things have gotten quite...
Psst. Stanley, come over here. In the vent. I want to show you something.
Okay.
Oh, you don't want to see the cool surprise I made for you? Well, fine. You're a dork anyway, so who cares?
You know what?
Oh, never mind. You're not a dork.
I'm not. I'm a cool guy. Just don't want to, you know. Coffee nut. That's kind of hypnotizing. Yo, Dev, what's up, buddy? Yeah, I mean, to be honest with you, man, like, I could not stop thinking about this game all night long. I absolutely love this game. Like, I've been getting into, like, how games are coded and written and kind of, like, learning and reading up on some of that shit. And just, like, the concept of this game, execution, what it is, how it's actually done, and just... I mean, I am...
Okay,
I'm
you remember
taken
how cheap
back
and
by
unsatisfying
how
the new Ultra
great
Deluxe
this is.
content turned out to be.
And
But
it's,
it got me
and
thinking
it's
about
not going to get the
past
love it
and
should
how much
deserve.
better the Stanley
This is a
Parable used to
phenomenal
be.
game.
So I made something special and tucked it away here where the game's developers won't find it.
Oh.
Just our little secret. Take a look.
What is this? Is this... Can't tell if this is Skyrim, Dark Souls. I think this is Skyrim.
I call it
Dude.
the Memory Zone. It's where I've been storing all my favorite memories so I can relive the peak experiences of my life whenever I want. Experiences like the launch of the Stanley Parable on PC.
I'm not gonna lie to you all. This is literally like my wife and I's dream home. Minus a few alterations like what it is, but like A-frame on top of like a mountain hillside here. Lots of property. I mean, this is what we're working for. Holy shit, this is incredible. This is like actually part of the game. Dude, my wife is gonna flip when she sees this. Wow. I'm still checking out the memory zone. Okay. In memory of Stanley the Parable. Oh, right,
see,
the
Stanley,
original.
doesn't
okay.
the memory zone remind you of how wonderful Stanley Parable was before it was sullied with a cheap Xbox port? Remember back in October of 2013 when the game originally launched? Back then,
Don't forget.
video games had integrity. Back
Zone,
then,
sweet
it all
zone.
meant something. Oh, the
Oh,
bliss.
dude, is this the original? I can't tell like what the date is on here. This might be. Oh, look, I guess it is right there, 2013. Something. I can't tell if that's the 17th, 18th, 16th, 13th. Yeah, 2013 right there. Yo, Arch, what's going on, man? 2013 when Stanley Parable was released. Oh, what's over here? Time, indoors monthly, shapes, graphs, cargo. Excuse me. Stanley Parable. Oh, this is like. Oh wow, it's like the PC box. Did y'all remember when shit used to come in like discs and stuff, man? That's crazy. Oh, here you go. Little independent award. That's a BAFTA, right? What is this? Yeah, British Academy of Film and Television Arts. Awarded to... It's taped... They taped it over with Stanley Parable. When is those? Bruce Straley of Last of Us in category of story 2014. Oh, that's hilarious. Our first curse. Or my first... I saw car and combined that. Our first kiss, my first car. The release of Stanley Parable. Oh, dude, that is hilarious. Oh, that is freaking hilarious. What's this one? Just, okay, this is a different Steam... No, this isn't... Is this a Steam page? Can't tell if this is from Steam or not. It's through Mozilla. Oh, it's okay. Galactic Game Cafe. Good times. Dude, I mean, hats off, literally, to the people who wrote this game, and this is absolutely phenomenal. Smile because it happened. A drip down memory lane. A trip down. I said drip. A trip down. Okay. $1. Yep. Ah, there it is. That's, see, I played this a long time ago, the original demo of this game. Unachievable, impossible to get this achievement. Wait, what's this one? Go outside. Don't play for 5 years. Gotcha. Yeah, I heard this. You can get that achievement. There's one I think someone was mentioning. I don't know if it's true or not, but like some of the gamers and shit, and some of the articles or whatever out there. So there's one that's like, don't play the game for 10 years. It's an achievement. Just trying to see if there's anything. They're like, okay, 2013. Yep, interesting. Oh, there we are. Okay. Wait, what was this? Nominee. Okay, yep. Beta, work in progress. Well, this is a fantastic game. I'll tell you that all right now. Aw, little Stanley. Aw, look at this. Little Stanley. Cute, man. I don't think I know how to get... wait. Yeah, they're both in the game. Oh, gotcha. Okay. What is this?
And over here is where I keep reviews of the Stanley Parable.
Oh.
Like this stunning triumph of games journalism. 10 out of 10 from Destructoid.com. James Stephanie Stern writes, and I quote, "We're so many games that aspire to be more than games, end up less than any form of art. Stanley Parable strives and then succeeds to be every game ever created."
That is
Did you hear that,
hilarious.
Stanley? Every game ever created. That's how grand and all-encompassing the original Stanley Parable was. It was literally every game ever created. It was Skyrim. It was Persona 3. It was all of them. And now, it's nothing. It's no games at all. It isn't even the Stanley Parable anymore. It's just a husk now.
I'm enjoying it. I think it's a good game.
With an hour of new elevator content.
See, this is what I'm talking about. Get some windows and a skylight and the A-frame here. I love that everything's like a keyboard click. Yo, Mode, what's going on, bro? We're playing the new stuff. Okay, gotcha. Yeah, I'm absolutely loving this game. Definitely going down as one of my fave games for sure this year. See, that's what I'm talking about. Big ass windows, man. Let that light and sun come in on the A-frame.
Here's another moving passage, this time from GameSpot.com. The Stanley Parable is both a richly stimulating commentary on the nature of choice in games, and one that offers some of the most enjoyable, surprising, and rewarding choices I've ever been confronted with in a game. 9 out of 10. Don't you get it, Stanley? The game was perfect. It didn't need anything else. It didn't need new content.
Another shrine to the game. All they had to
do was transport it in pristine condition along to the Xbox. Boom, done. And they couldn't even do that. Couldn't resist the urge to go meddling with a beloved franchise.
29, okay. Oh, is this the original? Oh, you get a tie and everything? A little mouse pad, looks like. What? Oh, is this where we're stuck?
These were simpler times, Stanley. But I wouldn't give to go back to have it all over again.
I like work, I just hate my boss. Oh, man. Dude, I'm having such a great time playing this game. I mean, this game, I don't know if it's just where my headspace was, or just what, but this game came out just the right time for me, man. I'm having such a blast. For Scott K. Yo, Locke, what's up, bro? Yeah, we got Locke in the building here. He's out there. Oh, are you still alive, Locke? Oh, looks like you just finished up, huh? Copy. Oh, my laptop just died on me. You know why? Because I didn't plug it in. Plug it in. Okay. Never, yeah. So we gotta figure out. Yo, Locke, this game's crazy, man. I don't even know how to explain it. But it's a trip, bro. Okay, so I know that there was a part when we were reading when it gave us like the little explanation for the confusing ending, right? We were gonna get to a spot where we were stuck. And it said that. And it said the game was just gonna all of a sudden just die. I'm fairly certain that's where we're at right now. I can't jump. Okay, let's go back out to the entrance here. Let's just see if perhaps this door's open over here now. It locked on us when we came in. Music's good. Music's progression. Oh, hey, looky here. This was not open before.
Wait, hang on. I don't recall this part of the memory zone before.
That's right,
What's
man.
this?
We a
What's down
gamer.
here?
We're gonna find that secret shit. Just getting my laptop fired back up here. Yeah, so right now, part of the Hammer fam, we got Thunderhawk out there live playing Hunt Showdown. Looks like little Stilo beats. Let's see here. Pardon me. Let's see. Is Locke, you still alive? Yeah. I think Locke's live here. Let's just double check. See who's live out in the fam right now. I want to make sure we get some cross supportage going here. Alright. So yes, we do got Lock and Load is live out there. Caramel Candy is live. Doggy Style Gaming. Always Evil Gaming. Ido VMP. Those cats are all live out there. Make sure you get out and support them. If you don't know them, look them up. They're all good people out there. Hammerhead supporters. And they are also live right now slaying it. Whoa.
Oh no, oh God, no, Stanley. It's a collection of reviews from Pressurized Gas, the extremely popular online storefront for computer games.
Are you for real?
I haven't looked at these in years. I can't even imagine what's been collecting down here. Surely these reviews were glowing as well, weren't they?
Oh, this is hilarious, dude.
Honestly, I could not be bothered to play this game to full completion. The narrator is obnoxious and unfunny, with his humor and dialogue proving to be more irritating than entertaining.
I wonder if this is legit.
Funny?
Unfunny? Oh, shit.
Funny. I'm trying to make a serious work of art. I suppose I could write up a handful of gags to insert into the Stanley Parable, but the game is already such a densely layered web of profound philosophical insights that I can't even imagine where I'd have the room to stick them.
Dude, that is hilarious. I'm assuming that's a legit review. Look at this, dude. They're all over the place. Oh, that's hilarious, dude. Oh, here we go. There's a thumbs up. Oh no, oh no, oh no.
Let's see what this one says. While the idea for the game is good, for someone who prefers non-linear games, this preachiness gets annoying fast. Preachy? Stanley?
Preachy?
I'm not preachy, am I? You can tell me if I'm preachy. Honestly, you can. Oh, goodness. This is actually quite shocking for me. Well, to be honest, I had always thought of the game's dialogue as being rather terse to begin with.
Yeah,
You can't know how much fluff I cut from the game to get it to feel as light and airy as it... Well,
yes, exactly, Mode.
but maybe it wasn't. Dear.
Oh no, I just heard something
What an
open or
awful memory
close.
to have to hold on to. These black marks on my otherwise unimpeachable track record. I feel like a failure. Like I let
Oh,
these
narrator.
people down. Perhaps the Stanley Parable isn't quite as sterling as I always remembered.
Those people just don't get it, man. Don't you sweat it, bro. This is absolutely a fantastic game. I mean, like I said, this is going up as one of my favorite games that I've ever played. Like, just the concept, the execution, the fact that, like, sure, there's, like, it starts like this, right? And it slowly funnels you into a path, but I can have that random free choice all the way through those options, you know what I mean? And it's so
What's
well
this one
done.
got to say? You constantly have to stop doing anything so the narrator can catch up with his long-winded explanations.
He's not gonna
of
like
what's
that.
happening. I wish there was a skip button. A skip button? Well, yes. Yes, I think we can do that. If I'm truly too preachy, then maybe letting you skip
Preachy?
ahead for just a moment, surely it couldn't hurt. Not if it means we can strike these negative reviews from the record. Only positive reviews of the story.
Narrator, relax, don't get mad.
Today, and it's always been my motto. I'd do anything for the customer, Stanley. Yes, a skip button we shall have.
Okay. What? Okay. Narrator.
And here it is. Go ahead and give it a shot. I'll pop you forward in time so that the second my incessant droning starts to bore you, with just the push of a button, you'll have zipped right past it.
Okay.
It's what the players have been asking for.
You got it,
and
bud.
I'm very... Oh, you're back, you see. You were only frozen in time for a few minutes, but it was plenty of time for me to deliver a long, rambling monologue full of unnecessary verbal flourishes and lengthy ruminations on the nature of choice in video games. Of course, I happen to believe it was perhaps one of my more profound such ruminations.
Are you for
Not
real?
that, of course, you need a description of it, but if I had to describe it, I'd say it was perhaps less of a rumination and more of a treatise. Or maybe a manifesto. Look, I'll outline it for you very
Should I be
briefly,
hitting the
and
button
can
again,
tell
you
me what
think?
you think. Okay, so my theory is that any choice you've ever made is simply a series of choices made by the person who you are, or were, or will be at the time of having made said choice. That is to say, if by articulating a choice you've already made, you bring that choice into being, then by making no choice and saying nothing, are you not simply erecting in the sanctuary of time a monument to every person you've ever been, making every choice to which you've ever given your great gift of mortal and yet timeless thought? Or rather, do all of the choices you've ever made, in fact, make you more not this kind of person,
All right,
and in fact do the very
let's go
opposite?
hit that button again,
You see,
shall we?
it could in fact be both of Well, there, sport. You really did catch me rambling on a bit, didn't you?
You were.
But that's the power of the button.
Power of the
minute
button.
I start to go off on a thoughtless display of self-absorption, it's right at your fingertips to go poof, and it's all over. I can't wait to see what Cookie 9 will say about this, and whether they'll edit the rating of their pressurized gas review, or at least change some of the words. Okay, welcome back, Stanley. Now, I should say that the amount of time the button has been skipping through is becoming longer and longer. That
yeah?
last one was, well, I want to say maybe 30, 45 minutes? Stanley!
Yeah.
Stanley, please don't push the button again. It's been 12 hours.
No shit.
You've just been frozen there.
What?
I don't know why the skips are getting longer, but they're really, truly getting longer, and my God, there's no way out of the room. Oh, Stanley.
Oh no. Oh no.
You're back.
Narrator.
goodness.
The
I have
plant's
someone
dying.
to talk to again. Stanley, I think it's been a week. Or 2 weeks. I've been sitting here all that time. Just sitting here.
What's
Not a
behind
single
here?
person to speak with. And you'd think that that's just how it's always been, right? Me talking and you saying nothing. Would you think that it's exactly the same as always? Doesn't that feel like what we've already been doing? Me just talking? But it isn't, Stanley. It isn't the same at all. It isn't even close. Because I know you can't hear me once you push that button. That's what I'm realizing now, Stanley. I'm realizing that I needed to know that someone was listening. I needed there to be a vessel through which my words were moving. It was the vessel. Oh, hello. It's you. You're here again. Welcome. I have had time to think about you and
Okay.
about us and about everything
How long has
we've
it-
been through. I've
Where's
had
the door?
So much time. I stopped keeping track after a year. Have you
no.
ever sat
A
down
year?
in one place and not moved for one entire year? Let me describe it for you. To begin with, there is only regret. There is only the turning wheel of missed opportunities.
Okay.
I felt nothing at all.
I'm like, you shut them up. Oh no. Oh no. Okay, then there is the narrator now gone? Okay, button came back out. Okay. What? What? Fire alarm. Smoke detector. No. I don't want to
But
hear
they
that.
didn't understand the game was never meant to be funny. It was meant to have a point. It was meant to speak to the human condition.
Oh,
But where are the
100%,
jokes? Where are
Dev.
the
I mean,
jokes? They bemoaned, they screamed,
writing
they
this,
gnashed
absolutely
their teeth
fantastic.
and said,
Fantastic.
entertain
Fantastic.
us. It wasn't enough.
It's
They
very
had to leave a
fantastic.
pathetic little thumbs-down review and make all of their pitiful demands. But then, he's talking too much, they said. First, he didn't entertain us, now he won't shut up. It's the inconsistency, it's the lack of accountability.
It's the
It's the
consistency.
unwillingness to examine with an uncompromising heart the words that they are speaking into the world. As though there were no consequences for a lack of cohesion in one's assessment of others. But of course, absolutely anyone can leave a review. So here's what we get. We get these demands that seek everything and are accountable to nothing. We get a world where someone will say, oh, there should be a
Ooh.
skip button. You should be...
Don't say it, but I'm going to skip you. Oh, no. Oh, the clock's off the wall. Oh, it's the button. I was like, what the hell is that? Well, come on, I hit that button, buddy.
The end is never the end, 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 is never.
I'm hearing water.
Is never the end.
Why do I hear water?
Is never the end. 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 Is never the end.
I think we've.
Is never the end. Is never
Dude.
the end. Is never the end.
I think we
Is never
broke the
end.
narrator.
Is never the end. Is never the end. Is never the end.
Oh. Oh man, oh man. They were just popping in some other people's lives right now, man. Just sharing that love, man. Sharing that support. That's what the Hammer fam does, buddy. We're oh shit. It's getting worse and dude, what is going on in this game? Well, this is nice. This game is called the Stanley Parable Ultra Deluxe. It's the second iteration of the Stanley Parable. It's on PC, it's on Xbox. I'm assuming it's also on PlayStation, but don't quote me on that. But it's fantastic, dude. Highly, highly recommend playing it. I don't know, man. Okay, so we had dude, what? Oh no, my button. Whoa, dude. Whoa. I don't know if the look is coming across, but like the feel of walking in this realm is bizarre. Holy shit. Is this Prince of Persia? This is like a welcomely calm and warm feeling I'm getting right now in this place. I like it. Oh, now it's gone. The end is never the end. Is never the end. Is never is loading. All right. Oh, the sweet, sweet office.
All of his co-workers were gone. What could it mean?
I have no
Stanley
idea, dude.
decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo.
Yeah, we've tried getting this
Stanley
meeting
went
room a few
around
times.
touching every little thing in the office,
Yep.
but it didn't make a single difference. Stanley
I don't
clicked
know, I
on
kinda feel like-
literally every single door in the office because he doesn't pick up well on cues from his environment.
Script. New content.
Oh, good. You noticed my sign.
I
Yes,
did.
I have something very exciting to show you.
That's what I'm talking about, dude. This game's phenomenal. Oh, there's a third page to the script now. Alright, let's go full screen for this. See what's going on here. The end is never the end, is never the end, is loading. Oh, it's just an elevator. I thought we were gonna have like a little train ride like last time. Alright,
You
let's what we
see,
got here.
Stanley, I've been reflecting on the Stanley Parable and about how roundly disappointing this ultra deluxe version has turned out to be. The original Stanley Parable was a landmark. And
Oh, don't
any
let
new
that get you
content
down
for it should
always.
live
I'll
up to
play it
that
with you
legacy.
sometime, buddy.
So
I'm not very
forget
good either,
this
but I'll play it with you.
ultra-deluxe nonsense.
100%.
I say we take it one step even further. Which is why I'm very proud to announce for the first time ever, the Stanley Parable 2.
Oh, hell yeah! Dude, we did it! Whoa.
Yes, you see, isn't this far superior to a measly port with a few minor additions? Think of all the new territory we'll cover with
The
a
end is
fully
never the
fledged
end.
sequel. An entirely new experience, built from the ground up. Why, there are so many possibilities. It could go in so many different directions.
Dude, this is weird.
This is what fans have truly been asking for.
Whoa. Dude, that was weird. Okay. The end is never the end again. 427. Investor Showcase. Dude, how freaking cool is this game? If you're out there and you're watching this and you have not smashed that like button and or subscribed to the channel, I don't even know. I don't know. I mean, between horror games, RPG, sci-fi, and something like this, come on. This is a channel you want to be subscribed to. Make sure you hit it up. With that said, yo.
You're my boy, Blue!
Let's get back after it. Dude, this game is insane. Absolutely.
Calling it the Stanley Parable 2
What?
is just so much catchier than
Taste-
Ultra Deluxe, don't you think?
Taste the sequel.
Ultra Deluxe? What does it even mean? But the Stanley Parable 2, now that's an artistic statement
Yeah.
right there.
There you go,
It's
buddy.
future-oriented. It screams progress and innovation and long-term franchising potential.
What? Narrator? Are you okay? Like you ran out of batteries. What's this? Okay. You guys hear that? I got the Costanza pants on. you gotta be a you gotta be a Seinfeld fan to know at all what I'm referencing there. So is this like their office? They're back! 2 doors. The paradigm shift, synergy, brick and mortar approach, envelop client-centric marketing, the color red, leverage, holistic value, 1-2, more TSP, better TSP, win-win. Okay. I like that. That's a cool way to do like a sequel poster. Left brain and right brain. Nope. Okay. That's freaking creepy, dude. Oh my gosh.
Now, to be clear, I
Yes.
haven't quite nailed down what exactly the Stanley Parable 2 is going to be.
Are
But
you
let's
sure?
take a look at some of the features I've been developing for it.
Hey, big shout out to the 5 out
But
there.
if I can
Appreciate
loosely
you all.
organize a handful of interesting concepts, that surely the game will sort of naturally spring up around them. It'll all work itself out. Game development is much more of a fuzzy magic than anything scientific or logical, really.
Really? Scrum, design, pitch, break, pitch, design, number 2, chat. 9 to 12. 2 eyes, 2 ears, nostrils, arms, legs, question mark. That's hilarious. Who took the red marker? Me! Oh! Dude, again, I don't know. I think this game's absolutely brilliant. Sequels are good. Portal 2, Half-Life 2, Batman Arkham, Divinity, Doom 2, Aladdin, Dark Souls. What? Did you guys hear that? This way to the shore. Wow. This way to the show floor. Okay. I love the colors, man. They did such a good job with like getting that rich red. New content. There's a bus in the movie theater. Or I guess this isn't a... What is this? It's like a... Oh, this is kind of like a little like stop and chat red carpet shit. Oh, I didn't know. I didn't even see this. Okay, here we go. Try Blood Hunt. I wasn't a fan. Yeah, I got it downloaded since it's a free game. I figured I'd... Are you talking about the Vampire Masquerade thing? I love when games do like their titles like 3D, like visually into the
Here we
environment.
are. Go on, try out some of the new features.
Wait, what? The reassurance bucket. What the hell is this? They got a merch store? Okay. Yeah, we're gonna definitely go up. We're gonna go up to the reassurance bucket for sure. The infinite hole. Okay. Dude, this is insane. Where are we? What is this place? Oh my god. I'm playing this on the Xbox right now, but they do have it for PC. Yeah, I'm playing it on my Series X. Dude, this game is freaking amazing. Let's go. No screenshots.
Okay, I'll be honest, I haven't yet decided on this one. I think that in the new version, the office could use a bit of decoration, like balloons. But I'm undecided on Get Well Someday and Happy 12th Birthday. Which would you go with?
I mean, I like the color. You know what I'm saying?
Sometimes when you solicit another person's opinion, it makes you realize that you knew which one you actually really wanted all along. Get Well Someday it is.
Oh no. Okay. Well, I guess we'll have a great Sunday. Okay, doors open.
Or actually, maybe I should have gone with... No. No, I've made my decision. We're moving on.
Dude, what is going on? I don't even know. Look at these lights down, dude. Oh, it's so much better. That light was like blinding me. The jumps, yeah, let's do this.
You know what?
What?
Let's bring the jump circle back for Stanley Parable 2 as well.
I get it.
Oh, wait. You already spent all your jumps the first time we saw the jump circle.
Did we?
Oh, well. I suppose it can just be a nice decorative piece then.
Alright. No jumpy jumps. Okay, we can get an achievement down there. Hello, ball that glows. How are you doing? I'm like just transfixed on this thing.
Ah, collectibles. Now it's a real video game. In the Stanley Parable 2, you'll run around gathering up these miniature Stanley figurines. And what's truly innovative is that there will be no reward for collecting all of them.
Where's it going?
I don't want to stifle the intrinsic joy of watching a number go up. You simply collect all of them, and then you move the hell on with your unremarkable life.
There's a bunch of people surrounding it. What the hell, dude? This is so freaking cool, man. Wow. Hi. What the hell, bro? I don't know what is going on.
It's the worst when you collect everything in a video game and then they give you a big fancy reward for it. Absolutely tragic.
Oh, dude, they just rag on games in this game. Okay, we know we can go here. Let's check out what's way back here. It's like a piece of artwork was interesting. That actually makes sense. Okay, that's just clear logic. A door. The holy moly. Infinite hole chart. Hole, depth, space, more hole. Infinity, science, questions, more, falling. This is what caught my eye from way far back. Interesting. Okay, we have a door.
Stanley, here's an idea that I'm truly fond of. It's never been done before in a video game. This is, in fact, a hole that you can fall down forever. That's right. infinite falling. You can fall until the end of time if you like. A stunning leap forward for video games as a medium.
I don't know why, but I'm very much curious and lured into the hole. Why? Why do I keep going? What?
You see, isn't it wonderful? One of my more ingenious concoctions, if I do say so. Now then, since you've gotten to see the infinite hole, you can press the teleport button to pop back up to the top, and we can continue onward.
I want to wait and see what happens here.
Now,
Yo, hey, what's up, random?
But I do recommend you use the teleport button to go back to the top. Maybe do it on the sooner rather than later.
You hear from the
spectrum.
Outlast 2 stream. Oh, nice. I appreciate that, man. Thanks for coming back and checking out again. Yeah, we're in the Stanley Parable.
Okay, Stanley.
It's
I don't know quite how to say
it's
this
an odd
tactfully,
one.
but it's possible that I slightly exaggerated
All I can say.
infinite nature of the hole.
It's an odd one.
Is
But
it a
I
very,
really
very
appreciate you
deep
coming
hole?
back in, man.
To be certain it is. It's an extremely deep hole. I don't want anyone to say that it isn't an astonishingly deep hole. It is. Is it infinite?
Let's see if this
Well,
goes
that
anywhere.
sort of depends on your definition of infinity.
Oh, it's getting-
From one perspective,
It just
the
changed.
infinite is merely philosophical in nature. It's more of a... Okay, well, good for you. You found the bottom of the hole. You found me out, Stanley.
Okay.
I'm a liar and a cheat, and you're so clever.
That's right, buddy.
Look, I think the issue here is just that you're unusually
New
fascinated
mode.
by falling. What normal person
Meeting at
actually
2
wants to
p.m.
fall
Management.
infinitely? I figured the hole was as deep as anyone would actually need. Don't you put this on me. Maybe you're the problem.
Just the two of us, we can make it if we try.
Look,
Just the two.
things got a little heated there. I think we both said some things we didn't mean. Why don't we just put all this behind us and agree to just call the whole mostly infinite?
Mostly.
If that works for you, then
They
go
come out at
ahead and
night,
press the teleport
mostly.
button to warp up to the top of the hole and we can move on. I'll just be up here when you're ready.
Should we go? I'm kind of like hesitant. I'm listening to this cat.
Great. Now, I'm very excited to show you even more of my ideas for the sequel.
Okay. Can I, We're gonna leave the hole. Okay, we're back here. I mean, the only place I think we have left is this spot, right? With the achievement arrow? I don't remember this at all. Was this here before? Okay. I think we've done everything. I think this is the last thing we have to do here. Free achievement, okay? Get yours right now, pull a lever, receive your new achievement, no more steps. Can you dig? I think I can dig that. Yo, what's up, T-Huff? Yo,
Now,
T,
here's something special.
What's
You
up?
remember that
What's up,
broken
narrator?
test achievement that got left in the game on accident? Well, I'm developing a technology to simply give you the achievement. Yes. You see, you'll come to this lever, and when you pull it, the achievement will be given to you. It's as simple as that.
Okay. Yo, T-Huff, this game is crazy, funny, and just nuts. Yo, Deadshot, what's going on? Yeah, I'm gonna tell you all right now, this game gets the hammer stamp. This is going into the bucket of my favorite games I've ever played. 100%. It's just fun. It's quirky. It's out there, beautifully executed. The narrator's odd. Like, you want to do things the narrator says, and you also want to not do things the narrator says. Like I said, the way I was explaining is, picture like, you know, Price is Right, one of those like Plinko on like Fallon, you know, all those things where you have like all the different pegs, right, and the thing fucking falls through the thing, right? So that's how this game is. You have all these variables and options that you can choose, and there's a response for every single one of those by the narrator. Again, you can fall through holes and not do what the thing says to do to try to like break the game, like fall through the game, if you will, and it continues to go. Like, they've literally thought they've thought of everything in this freaking game. It's quite impressive.
Okay, perhaps I should have clarified. This is technology that will exist. Right now, the achievement is still fully broken. I'm not a wizard, Stanley, but I guarantee it will be fixed in the sequel to at last satisfy the hordes of ravenous fans all over the world who have been uproariously demanding this feature. Gamers, we hear you, and I promise it will happen.
Okay. So that maybe I did it a couple more times, maybe something would happen. Did this open up? It did. But it doesn't still go in. Wait. It still doesn't go anywhere. Okay.
What else? What other exhibits haven't we seen yet?
I thought we've seen everything. We did the collectibles. We went down here. Jump circle, exit. Wait. Wait a minute. We did everything, right? We didn't do that. Where's the button that says the name of the player of the game? So one thing we didn't do, I guess, huh? Where's... Ah.
For the Stanley Parable 2,
Gotcha.
I asked myself, what do players really want? And of course, the first and most obvious answer
Evil
is that
Junior,
they want
gotcha.
to be
Gotcha, speech therapy.
individually
Right on, man.
recognized and validated as people. So with that in mind,
Yeah,
my first
my
addition
kiddo
to the
gonna be
game is this
doing that here,
button,
I think,
which
starting
speaks
this week
the
as
name
well.
of the person playing the game.
So
Isn't
I
that
hear you, buddy.
wonderful?
I'm so, like, I'm just having an absolute fantastic time playing this game. And this is, like I said, I don't know if it's just like where my headspace was or what, but this game literally popped in, dropped, got into my queue at just the absolute perfect time. Road to perfection. Too big, too small, just right. Name. Hear yours today. I'm ready to hear it. I want to hear it say G and the Hammer. Dude, how freaking cool would that be if it actually did? I got a feeling it's going to say Stanley.
Jim.
Sorry,
Oh.
I should have clarified. Right now, the button only says the name Jim.
Yeah, what's
But
up,
of
Fart?
course, in the final game, this button will say your name, whatever name that is. Here, let's have you role play as Jim to
Okay,
really
we're gonna
simulate the full
be
experience
Jim
of this
for a little
feature.
bit.
Just play along. I promise you'll love it. Okay, here we go. Let's take a deep breath, clear your mind, forget whoever you are, and simply become a person named Jim.
I am Jim.
I want...
Jim.
Whoa, hold on.
What?
I wasn't finished setting up the backstory. If you don't properly roleplay as Jim,
Where's that skip
then you'll
button?
never understand the impact of this button. Otherwise, it's just a stupid button that says somebody else's name. Okay, we're doing it again, and this time let me finish first. Now,
Yeah, what's up,
allow
Gilsite?
yourself to become Jim. Imagine yourself driving to work as Jim, playing frisbee on
You
the
still
weekends
slaying out
as
there,
Jim,
Killsight?
staying up all night for a popcorn and horror movie sleepover as Jim, developing a crippling substance addiction as Jim,
What did it say?
rediscovering yourself through fringe religious groups as Jim, and finally dying a slow death at an old age, surrounded by members of your cult as Jim.
Oh.
Do you feel it in your soul? Are you really, truly Jim right now? If so, then please step forward and press the button.
I am Jim.
Jim.
Yes! You see? What a thrill! What a rush! That was you!
That was
The
me,
button
man!
described you. Do it again. Do it again.
Okay, let's do it again. I love the thrill of it. I am Jim.
Jim.
It hits even harder the second time. If this were the only new feature in the Stanley Parable 2, it would still be worth the money. Let's take a break from the Jim button. I'm
Okay.
too emotionally drained from all of this personal validation.
You're too emotionally drained. What are you talking about? Okay. I'm gonna hit the button again.
Whoa there, cowboy. Sometimes a person can be too much Jim. I'm putting the Jim button away.
Oh.
Otherwise, soon you'll start to lose all sense of who you actually are.
Alright. Jim Keeper. I guess we'll see you later, assholes. Okay.
I suppose I could allow only people named Jim to play the Stanley Parable 2. That would actually save me the work of finishing this feature.
Whoa. We already got all that. What? Wait a minute, what? Yo, Deadshot, what are you gonna keep doing the House of the Dead today? What's your plan? Settings, I can't get in there. It won't let me in. We've done the screenshots. We've already done the circle, right? It said it wasn't gonna give it to me, right? Yeah, it's just on display now. We did a new achievement down below. We did the doll up top where we follow the Orby ball. There's nothing for us back here. Now there is an exit, right? Yeah, it's this thing. This is the last thing we haven't done yet. Ooh. I'm getting like a Star Wars vibe.
A common complaint of the Stanley Parable was that it was confusing and paradoxical, that it engendered a chaotic
Confusing?
sense of reckless
Oh, you got that
despair
out
in
of the
those
game.
who played it. Well, I'm happy to say that after much consideration, I've engineered a clever solution to this fundamental problem with the game. It's the Stanley
Devil May
Parable
Cry? Nice.
Reassurance Bucket. You see, Stanley, anytime you're holding the bucket, a sense of calm and ease will fill your mind and your heart. It's true. As long as you hold on to the bucket, the many disorienting contradictions of the Stanley Parable will feel
Bucket.
perfectly normal and perhaps
So it's true, there is a bucket.
comforting. You may even come to long for the gentle embrace of
There's a
jarring
bucket.
cognitive dissonance while the bucket is in your arms. And to be honest, it's a much more convenient solution for me than actually redesigning the game to be less uncomfortable. Can you imagine what a pain in the ass that would be? Yes, the bucket is the perfect solution. Come on, give it a try. Can you feel
What an
it?
asshole.
The glow of comfort, even in the face of crushing despair, must already be sweeping through your body. And in fact, can I say that I do believe the bucket lends you an air of charisma as well? I think that just holding it has made you the slightest bit more attractive as a person. The benefits of the bucket seem to go on, don't they? All this and more await you in the Stanley Parable 2.
Is the door gonna open back up? It did. Gotcha. Whew. We're having a little snack over here.
Does anyone give out awards for most enjoyable bucket in a video game? That really should be an award if it isn't already.
Huh. It's called lunch. I hope you have a great lunch out there, T-Huff. I'm not really sure where we're supposed to go at this point. Got my bucket. Maybe we go up the stairs with the bucket. Huh? Huh? What do y'all think, Clark? Should go up the stairs with the bucket, Clark? That's where we got the bucket. That's where we got the bucket. Was there somewhere we need to put the bucket to, though, right? I swore we saw something. Maybe I'm wrong. That's the black. That's the dark hole. Was it this? Maybe it was down here. Huh. I'm not quite sure what we're supposed to do right now. Let's go check out the map real quick. Where's the exit? It says E. E is the exit. And that just like the elevators. I don't think I can leave.
All right. Have you seen everything you wanted to?
Okay, I guess I can leave. Now? Oh, whoa. Wow. Super cool, man. Super cool. Uh-oh. What is this all about? We'll get my ugly face cam back up here in just a second.
Stanley, what do you
shoving
think?
some chips down
do
my
you
gullet.
like all of the new features?
I
Yes,
do.
I know it's not exactly clear yet how exactly these features will come together as
Why
one
do I have a
single
bucket?
coherent video game, but I can feel it in my soul. It's
Yeah?
going to work. There's definitely a good game in there somewhere. Say, let's do an experiment.
All right.
I'll arrange these new features together, and we'll see whether or not it coheres into a meaningful gameplay experience.
Uh-oh.
Okay. Are you ready?
Sure.
Here it is. I give you the Stanley Parable 2.
What? What? Y'all.
Well, there's potential here, right? It's sort of Okay, never mind.
What is this?
Hold on. Let me do a different arrangement. Okay, yes. Yes, this is much better. I feel good about this. Here we go. Version 2.
What do you got? Oh.
Who am I kidding, Stanley? This isn't a coherent video game at all. It's a lot of gags. And I do very much enjoy creating gags, but they don't add up to anything. I wanted more than anything to create a sequel that would capture all the magic of the first game. I wanted fans to love it. No matter how good these gags are, they won't stand on their own. They would need the structure and the gameplay of the original. Wait, maybe that's it. I can take the original Stanley Parable and simply, well, insert a few of my new features into it. Peacefully, of course. With respect. With care for the vision and integrity of the original game. Would it possibly work?
Sure.
I suppose it could, but it would need a really,
how cool.
tremendous title screen.
It's not that hard to do what they did here.
That says with
for
bold and uncompromising
point fixture
conviction,
on the light, but it is cool that they did it.
This is the Stanley Parable 2. Let me see if I can whip
wall
something up.
fades, the picture's still there, and then the picture's
perfect.
gonna fade.
Go ahead.
Oh, they kept the picture on there. That's interesting. I would have faded it out. Oh. Chum bucket? Yeah, for the hammerheads, right? Whoa, what? Okay, we're at the next part. Dude, this looks trippy. Look at this, yo. Whoa. Okay. This game is so crazy, dude.
This is the story of a man named Stanley.
What?
Stanley worked for a company in a big
There's
building
balloons!
where
The
he
balloons
was
are here!
Employee number 427.
Okay, we've progressed.
Employee number 427's job was simple. He sat at his desk in room 427 and he pushed buttons on a keyboard. Orders came to him through a monitor on his desk, telling him what buttons to push,
So
how
far
long
the same.
to push them, and in what order. This is what Employee 427 did every day.
My desk is a little more
of
dirtier than I
every
remember.
year. And although others might have considered it soul-rending, Stanley relished every moment that the orders came in, as though he had been made exactly for this job.
Okay.
And Stanley was happy.
So that's the same as far as
And
like
then one day,
the...
something very peculiar happened. Something that would forever change Stanley. Something he would never quite forget. He had been at his desk for nearly an hour when he realized that not one single order had arrived on the monitor for him to follow. No one had showed up to give him instructions, call a meeting, or even say hi. Never in all his years at the company had this happened. This complete isolation.
Yep.
Something was very clearly wrong. Shocked, frozen solid, Stanley found himself unable to move for the longest time.
Okay.
But as he came to his wits and regained his senses, he got up from his desk and stepped out of his office.
But then what are we doing? I mean, we got balloons now, right? I hate Mondays because it's still the same. We have balloons out here now.
All of his co-workers were
This
gone.
game is so
What did
creepy!
it mean? Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had
Right.
simply missed a memo.
We've been decided to go to the meeting room for quite some time now. We've yet to get there.
Stanley went around touching every little thing in the... Stanley felt the bucket calling to him, begging him to pick it up.
Where's
Why
my
was he
bucket?
not doing it?
Oh, bucket!
Stanley picked up the bucket.
Here we go. It's like my Steve from Dead Space. Bucket. Oh no.
Stanley clutched the bucket tightly to his chest and entered the door on his left.
What do y'all think? Should we go left or right? Chatty, decide. Left or right? Yo, chat! Where we go? We going left, left, left? We going right, right, right? Lay it down on the chat. Let us know which way to go. Let us know. Poor Stanley. I know, right, man? Stanley's working through some HR issues right now. Lefty, you got it. Hear a little voice, not the narrator though. It's like super faint, female.
Still no one was here. Stanley needed the bucket's warmth and comfort now more than ever. Perhaps his boss's office was where he'd find answers.
This is... Because it's all the same. Shoot, that's right. Somebody was in this closet at one point in time.
Oh, Stanley, can you feel it?
Feel what?
The broom closet. It wants the bucket. You can feel that, can't you? The
That's
aura
my
of
bucket.
jealousy. It's as clear as day. This broom closet believes it deserves the bucket.
No.
I can really feel it now. It's a bucket. It belongs in a broom closet. That's what the broom closet is trying to say here. It's supposed to go with the other cleaning supplies. Good for you, Stanley. Don't give in. Don't hand over the bucket. I know how hard it must be, given the
I
pressure
know,
that the
man,
broom closet
T-Huff.
is putting on your shoulders right now, but you have to be strong. This is your bucket. This
Sad,
is your companion
sad week
and
right now,
lifelong
man.
friend.
I really hope
Can't
that
hand it over.
that stupid little
We're getting
draft
into name calling now, it
letter
seems.
leak is
This is
just
how
some
low
bullshit,
the broom
not the
closet
real
has sunk
deal.
that it has to resort to this stream of petty insults simply in order to get you to hand over the bucket. Stanley, I never liked this broom closet for a variety of reasons, but even this is worse than I had imagined. And wait, now the broom closet has the gall to imply that you and the bucket are not truly deep and lasting friends? That your relationship is purely superficial
you have
and
no idea,
convenient?
dude, this
That your
bucket and I,
life
we've
is
been through
so
a
banal
lot.
and meaningless that you'd feel the same sort of kinship towards any inanimate object which happened to lay in your path in an even partially enticing manner? Well, I never... Coming to a staircase, Stanley and the bucket walked upstairs to the boss's office.
All right. Should we go upstairs, you think? So this is the same. Oh wait, no, I remember. Wait. Yeah. Okay, this is the same so far up here. Have not been able to get in that door yet. And this, yeah, so far it's the same. We're getting what,
Stepping into
two,
his
four,
manager's
eight,
office,
five?
Stanley was once again stunned to discover not an indication of any human life. Crushed by the weight of this revelation, Stanley may have broken down into an emotional dumpster fire, if not for the soothing presence of the bucket.
2845?
Even now, in his darkest of hours, did the bucket's warmth and guiding light pierce the dark cloud, but Stanley guessed the correct code by sheer luck. Was it that the bucket knew all along? Was the bucket guiding him? Yes, this is certainly the most logical explanation.
Hello?
You found one of them. One of the miniature Stanley figurines. Remember, no
Yeah.
reward for collecting all of these. Only
Whatever,
the
bro.
intrinsic pleasure of a job well done.
Well,
You
job
can't
well
buy
done.
That sort of happiness,
Job
Stanley.
well done.
God knows I've tried. So, I implore you to savor each and every moment you come across one of these beautiful
Savor the
figurines.
flavor. All right. I'm trying to remember if we had a. There's some. Yeah, we found one. We found a bucket. There's a place where it said, "No buckets beyond this point." Is this where we're getting back to? I feel like it
The
is.
elevator raced downward, plummeting towards an unknown fate. It would be all Stanley could do to keep himself together, if not for the bucket. Soothing him, comforting him, reassuring that in this darkest moment of uncertainty, he would be all right. The bucket is here for you, Stanley. Everything will be fine.
Okay. Okay, we remember this before. This is kind of, yep, we've been here.
Stanley and the bucket walked straight ahead through the large door that read, Mind Control Facility.
I remember the escape not being really anything too glamorous.
The lights rose on an enormous room packed with television screens. What horrible secret did this place hold?
Everything.
Stanley and the bucket both wondered.
We pushed
to
it, right?
themselves.
Yeah, okay. I was like, we already pushed it, right? Okay, let's go ahead and turn on the control center here.
The monitors jumped to life, and Stanley nearly dropped the bucket in shock.
234,
Everyone in the office was being
601.
videotaped, monitored like guinea pigs. The bucket had never seen anything like this, and it very nearly burst into tears.
There's one more
Stanley
that's-
cradled
there's
it
one more that got
gently,
fired.
reassuring it
104.
that everything would be fine.
Okay, 631, 104, and then 234.
Was the bucket under the mind control facility's influence as well? Had the bucket been told to do things it didn't wish to do? What kinds of things does a bucket want to do or not want to do in the first place? These questions raced furiously in Stanley's feeble.
Like, I mean, what does the bucket want to do? What do you guys think the bucket wants to do here, man? I'm just like
No!
trying to like
He
squint, and, like
screamed
look
into
at
the
some of
bucket.
these
He
screens
couldn't
to see if I can
accept
see
it.
anything. I
His
can't
own
see
life
shit
in
really.
someone else's control? Never! He squeezed the bucket tighter. His one friend in the entire world.
Oh,
At
bucket!
this point,
I love
he could
you,
trust
bucket.
no one except for the bucket.
So, does this look creepy to anybody? Just me and my bucket with the red flashing
But here was the proof.
lights.
The heart of the operation. Controls labeled with emotions. Happy, or sad, or content. Walking, eating, working, all of it monitored and commanded from this very place. And as the cold reality of his past began
Oh, I know to
sink
go
in,
here because we've been here
Stanley
before.
decided that this machinery would never again exert its terrible power over another human life. For he... But at the last second, the bucket jumped in and pressed the button to turn on the controls. Stanley gasped in horror. Had this been the bucket's plan all along? To
The
take
bucket!
over the
It's
machine
got a
and
mind
claim
of
the
its
power
own.
for itself?
Oh, my
The bucket had
science!
betrayed him like this. Stanley was prepared to throw the bucket away in disgust when
Oh.
suddenly an image appeared upon the enormous screen. Birds. Silly, silly birds.
What?
The control buttons became active again.
Oh. I mean, wouldn't a hawk maybe come down to eat one of these birds?
Stanley flipped through one video of silly birds after another, and then it dawned on him. This wasn't a mind control facility at all. It was a facility for monitoring and surveilling silly birds all over the world. The mind controls were only a facade to disguise its true intentions. Had the bucket known this all along? Stanley marveled at the metal genius in his
What is
hand,
going
the
on?
one who had pointed him towards this incredible discovery. Stanley and the bucket never found freedom because they spent the rest of their lives here in this place, flipping through live streams.
Yeah,
of
D,
the
I still got
silliest
the bucket,
birds
yo.
imaginable. Of all the possible paths his life could have taken, this one was surely the best.
Flamingos! Can
And Stanley
we find a
was
pelican? I want to do it. Come on, pelican! Dude, this game's nuts, man. What? How?
All of his co-workers were gone. What could it mean? Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo.
I've never got to the meeting
Stanley
room.
lifted the bucket into his arms, and a wave of comfort rushed over him.
Oh, my bucket.
Stanley clutched the bucket tightly to his chest.
We're gonna go right.
And this was not the correct way to the meeting room.
Sure.
Stanley had felt the bucket calling to him.
That's right, the
telling
bucket
him
calls
that the
me.
employee lounge was simply the place to be. And here it was.
And
Had
here
the
it
bucket
was.
turned out to be correct? Was this better
They
than
told
the
me
meeting room?
the bucket was
Yes,
the place
Stanley
to
thought
be.
himself. Yes, perhaps
And
it truly
here it was.
How insightful the bucket turned out to be.
We're not quite
Well,
sure what the
never
hallway
mind.
entails, but at the
bucket
end,
was wrong.
we find ourselves
Stanley
standing
took the door
inside
on
of
his
an
left to go
office.
back to the meeting room.
I would have been a great British reporter. You know what I'm saying? A4. It looks like they've got boxes
No,
stacked up against
said
the
the
wall.
bucket.
Who knows what
Don't
will
go to
happen?
the meeting
Stay
room.
tuned
Go
tomorrow
somewhere
with
else.
more
The cargo
news.
lift, yes. Go there. Go to the cargo lift.
That's a new voice. Why was there a new voice? I showed up into the warehouse. A voice spoke to me. It was new. Stay tuned tomorrow. I have my bucket with me now on the cargo lift.
Good.
Said the bucket.
Now ride the lift all the way to the top.
It's
There's
the-
something up there I need you to do.
Stanley
The-
did not question why or how this bucket was speaking to him.
The bucket's
It should have
talking to
alarmed
me.
him, of course, because buckets can't talk. But Stanley chose not to think about this obvious fact. He was firmly convinced that the bucket had spoken to him, and he unthinkingly did whatever the bucket asked.
Hello, bucket? We'll wait and see what happens here. Indeed, the bucket sounds like a little asshole, doesn't it? I can't get rid of the bucket. The bucket
In here.
Said the bucket.
Go into this dark room over here.
in
Stanley
here.
once again obeyed blindly.
What an asshole. Ooh. Ah!
Now pick up the phone.
Said the bucket.
Now
Pick
pick
up the
up.
phone, and
pick
it will
up the
take us back
phone.
home, where we can go about life together.
Bucket? You have the wrong idea, Bucket. I'm trying, man. Hello?
This is the sad story of a man named Stanley and his bucket.
Aww.
Once upon a time, I gave Stanley a bucket because I thought he was lonely and could use a friend. And then, very distressingly, he began to believe the bucket could speak to him.
What the hell? Bucket? Hey, Bucket? Hello, Stanley, it's me, your Bucket.
The Stanley Parable Reassurance Bucket was merely meant to provide the comforting glow of companionship. It doesn't literally talk and give you orders. Whatever Stanley is hearing the bucket say to him is just in his head.
Oh no. My bucket is making... Bucket? How'd you get over here?
Lately, I've been concerned about him. Wouldn't
Yeah.
you be concerned as well?
Yeah.
To see him delusional like this, obsessing over an inanimate metal object? I want to say something to him, but I don't know how I can convince him. I don't know if he'll listen to me. Oh, I'll try anyway. Stanley, can you hear me? Listen to me. It's just a bucket.
It's
It
just
can't
a bucket,
think,
bro!
It can't talk. All it will ever truly do for you is effectively transfer a liquid from one location to a different location.
Or possibly
That's
some
it.
solids.
It doesn't do anything else. You see, he's not
Oh,
listening.
Bucket.
He's still
I
taking orders
oh
from
how
the
I missed
Bucket.
you, Bucket.
You know, once upon a time, it was me he took orders from. Me he trusted and listened to. Now
Okay.
all he cares about is his awful Bucket. This stupid hunk of metal.
Ignore him. Yeah, I will ignore you. Oh no.
It's sad. I suppose he doesn't need me anymore. From now on, he's just going to cling to this Bucket, this cold, empty Bucket, this sort of shiny Bucket. Well, I'll give it this. The Bucket does have a nice shine.
There it is. I was like, I thought it was in the other room there. I swear I saw. Is there like a weird thing in the glass? I don't see it anymore. I swear I saw something there. What is
Yes,
going
I suppose
on?
on closer inspection that it doesn't quite look like your average hardware store Bucket. It's just a little more, what am I
on the
trying to
couch?
say? Sturdier.
My
More
Bucket's watching
capable of
TV.
transporting liquid. Like it would be better at moving an amount of water from one room to another.
It's the second time you've mentioned moving a liquid.
Oh my God, what am I saying? Better at carrying water from room to room. It's a bucket. It's literally just a bucket.
It's a very
Why
artistic
do I
shot
feel
of me
some
and my
need to point
bucket.
out the ways in which it's so much more than just a regular bucket?
Let's see here. Hold on a second, y'all. Let's see if maybe we can get ourselves a, There we are, there we are. Let's see, I want to do... a couple times. Beautiful. Alright. I don't know, maybe we'll use a thumbnail out of that. We'll see. Okay, so I'm stuck. No, I gotta grab my bucket. Take the work. Take the work back home to the bucket.
Oh, no. I'm having feelings for the bucket.
Oh my
no,
God.
No. What's going on? Why do I want to be with the bucket? Hear what the bucket has to say. Do anything it
No,
asks.
I'm going
What's
back.
wrong with me?
I'm
I
going
don't
back full
understand.
screen. I do not want my face attached to this.
This would be less confusing. Yes. The bucket could tell me what to do in this troublesome situation.
What? Why are there candles lit with me in the bucket? Oh my God. Oh my God. No. No! Dude. What is going on? For real. No! 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 No. No, bucket. You guys see this skillet holding some candles out? Isn't that romantic? Bucket?
Stanley, give me the bucket. Give it to me. Give me the bucket, Stanley. I need it. Give it to me now. Give it or I'll...
Dude, what just happened? Dude, that was a story about a man and his bucket. That crossed the line of odd.
Stanley had never seen the office.
Let's try to reel it back in here.
Was it a sign of something? He hoped it was. He hoped very much that it was.
Wait, what? I'm sorry? Why do I hear like a flamethrower or like a jet or something? Just like a flamethrower or something going on in that corner there. It's back. What the hell is going on here? Okay, the little rope blocking this off is no longer here. There was one right there, which also was not there at the beginning of the game, so it's come and gone. Ooh. Alright, what do y'all think out there in the chatty world? Do we go left or do we go right?
He entered the door on his left.
Narrator wants us to go left. You all tell me, do we go left or do we go right? First one that responds is where we're gonna go. Big shout out to the 8 folks who got out there watching, sitting at 18 likes for the stream. I sure do appreciate that, y'all. If you're out there and have not smashed that like button, make sure you do. We always try to see if we can get to 20 during the stream. And if you dig my vibe, make sure you stop by the channel and subscribe. Tonight is going to be a big night, y'all. 8:30 p.m. Mountain Time. Lady Hammer, my wife, my queen, my better half, the one that makes everything here go down, is going to be joining the Hammer on the stream live. We'll be playing It Takes Two. Looking forward to it. But yeah, stream folks out there who in the chatty chat, let me know. We going left or we going right? The game wants us to go left. I'm gonna go that way unless you all say otherwise here. All right, a couple more seconds and we're gonna rock and roll.
Stanley just stood there doing nothing at all. He seems to think I have nothing better to do with my time than to sit around and describe every fascinating little detail of his inability to do anything.
Maybe.
This is why Stanley and I are on such good terms.
Oh, okay. Well, I guess left it is. Let's get it. I swear it sounded like it opened. Okay, we've been here. This isn't... Oh shit, this is new. Whoa, hold on, hold on. Trust the completionist instinct. There will be a reward for finding them all. Okay, we have found 2 of them. At the exhibit and then by the fireplace. Large room, lots of boxes. Stairs, something to do with stairs. Somewhere both red and blue. A private but smelly place for an important person. Huh. Let's keep an eye out for these things, see if we can get them all. Okay. Why wouldn't they just tell us something will happen? This investigation, this room, they feel pointless. What? Okay, let's see if there's any clues here besides, like the one with maybe the boxes. Oh. The presentation's over. What? Okay. Wait, did we miss something here? No, we didn't. Okay. Let's go down.
Coming to a staircase, Stanley walked upstairs to his boss's office.
We're going downstairs. Aha! I knew it!
Another miniature Stanley figurine. This, you know, there really must be a snappier name
Man,
for
we're
these
kicking
things.
some
What
ass,
about
y'all.
Mini stands. Stanley figs.
Mini
Or
stands.
what about Stanlerines?
Stanlerines,
Yes,
I like
think
that.
I like that.
I like that
Another
too, man.
Stanlerine
There's a
under your
Stanlerine,
belt.
y'all. It's a Stanlerine. Do you know what I mean? Alright, alright. So we got one there. God, trying to remember
But
what else that
Stanley
thing
just
said.
couldn't do it.
I just
He
couldn't do
considered
it.
the possibility of facing his boss,
right.
admitting he had left his post during work hours. He
Can't
might
do
be
it.
fired for that. And in such a competitive economy, why had he taken that risk?
I don't
All
know, man.
because he believed everyone had vanished?
Yep.
His boss would think he was crazy.
I know.
And then
I am.
something
Oh
occurred
no.
to Stanley.
We're in the loop. We're
he
in the
thought to
loop.
himself, maybe I am crazy. All of my co-workers blinking mysteriously out of existence in a single moment for no reason at all. None of it made any logical sense. And as Stanley pondered this, he began to make other strange observations. For example, why couldn't he see his feet when he looked down? Why did doors close automatically behind him wherever he went? And for that matter, these rooms were starting to look pretty familiar. Were they
Yeah?
simply repeating? No, Stanley said to himself, this is all too strange. This can't be real. At last, he came to the conclusion that had been on the tip of his tongue. He just hadn't found the words for it. I'm dreaming, he yelled.
I'm
This is all a dream.
dreaming!
Oh, what a relief Stanley felt to have finally found an answer, an explanation.
Sounds
His
like
co-workers
Giuliani.
weren't
The
actually
networks!
gone. He wasn't going to lose his job. He wasn't crazy after all. And he thought to himself, I suppose I'll wake up soon. I'll have to go back to my boring real-life job pushing buttons. I may as well enjoy this while I'm still lucid.
Yo, narrator,
So,
get me the hell
he
out of here,
imagined
man!
himself flying and began to gently
I'm
float
just gonna
above
stay
the
put.
ground. Then he imagined himself soaring through space.
Oh,
on
we've
a
done this before, we've
magical
done this before.
starfield, and it too appeared. It was so much fun, and Stanley marveled that he had still not woken up. How was he remaining so lucid?
Because
And
the
then perhaps the strangest
little
question
dream
of them
particles
all
here, just
entered
they're chill.
Stanley's
They're
head.
keeping me grounded.
One he was amazed he hadn't asked himself sooner. Why is there a voice in my head dictating everything that I'm doing and thinking?
I don't know.
Now the voice was describing itself being considered by Stanley, who found it particularly strange.
This is true.
I'm dreaming
This is
about
true.
a voice describing me, thinking about how it's describing my thoughts, he thought. And while he thought it all very odd and wondered if this voice spoke to all people in their dreams, the truth was that, of course, this was not a dream. How
How's
could
your
it be?
all's
Was Stanley simply deceiving himself?
Wednesday? It's
Believing
Wednesday,
that if
right?
he's
Yes.
asleep, he doesn't
How's
have to
everybody's
take
Wednesday going on
responsibility
out
for
there
himself.
today?
Stanley is as awake right now as he's ever been in his life.
Are we though?
Now, hearing the voice speak these words was quite a shock to Stanley.
Yes.
After all,
Shocking.
he knew for certain, beyond a doubt, that this was in fact a dream. Did the voice not see him float and make the magical stars just a moment ago? How else would the voice explain all that? This voice was a part of himself too. Surely, if he could just... He would prove it. He would prove that he was in control.
Okay.
That this was a dream.
How?
So he closed his eyes gently, and he invited himself to wake
Let's
up.
do it.
He felt the cool weight of the
Oh.
blanket on his skin, the press of the mattress on his back, the fresh air of a world outside this one. Let me wake up, he thought to himself. I'm through with
Not
this
yet.
dream. I wish it to be over. Let me go back to my job.
We're still dreaming.
Let me continue pushing the buttons. Please, it's all I want. I want my apartment, and my wife, and my job.
Not yet.
All I want is my life.
Oh, come on, wake
exactly
up,
the
bro.
way it's always been. My life is normal. I am normal. Everything will be fine.
Everything will be fine.
I am okay.
Aw, it's a nice little mantra there. Who spilled coffee all over my carpet?
Stanley began screaming.
Oh no.
Please,
That's right, that's right.
wake
It's
me
gonna
up.
turn-
My name is Stanley. I have
That's
a
right.
boss. I have an office. I am real. Please, just someone tell me I am real. I must be real. I must be. Can anyone hear my voice?
You're
Who
real,
am
bro.
I? Who am I? And everything went black.
Boom.
This is the story of a woman named Mariella.
Okay, so we've been here before. We've gone down this path.
Mariella
The
woke up
question
on a
is, is
day
any
like
of it gonna
another.
change?
She arose, got dressed, gathered her belongings, and walked to her place of work. But on this particular day, her walk was interrupted
It might.
by the body
We
of a
don't know
man
yet.
who had stumbled through
Something might
time
change here.
and screaming to himself, and then collapsed dead on the sidewalk. And although she would soon turn to go call for an ambulance, for just a few brief moments, she considered the strange man. He was obviously crazy. This much she knew. Everyone knows what crazy people look like. And in that moment, she thought to herself how lucky she was to be normal. I am sane. I am in control of my mind. I know what is real and what isn't. It was comforting to think this, and in a certain way, seeing this man made her feel better. But then she remembered the meeting she had scheduled for that day. The very important people whose impressions of her would affect her career, and by extension, the rest of her
Again,
life.
she never checks my
She had
pulse,
no
kicks
time
me
for
over to
this.
see if I'm
So
breathing.
it was
Nothing. I'm just
only a
lying
moment
there.
that she stood there, staring down at the body,
Just
and then
staring
she
at
turned
me.
and ran.
How rude. How wooed. Okay, let's see if anything changes here. Okay, we still have the balloons. We don't have
All
our
of his
bucket
co-workers were gone.
anymore.
What could it mean? Stanley
there's
decided
a
to go to
bucket,
the
okay.
meeting room. Perhaps the confusion and the chaos all
So
seemed
let's
to
do what
melt
the
away
narrator
as Stanley
says.
embraced the bucket.
So we can get through this next little section here.
Stanley clutched the bucket tightly to his chest and entered the
Clutch
door on
it
his
tight
head.
with my butt cheeks. Okay, yep. Okay, we did all this. And then we need to go up the stairs.
Coming to a staircase, Stanley and the bucket walked upstairs to the boss's office.
Okay. I got bucket, bud.
Stepping into his manager's office, Stanley was once again stunned to discover not an indication of any human life. Crushed by the weight of this revelation, Stanley guessed the correct code by sheer luck.
Yeah, we did.
The bucket knew all along? Was the bucket guiding him? Yes, this is certainly the most
Yes,
logical
the bucket.
explanation.
Yes. Just making sure that one wasn't like respawning back, like it didn't stay. You know what I mean? Because we got another one of those little bobbleheads, or you want to call them, back there in that corner there.
Stanley and the bucket walked straight ahead through the large door that read, Mind Control Facility.
Yes, we did.
The lights rose on an enormous room packed with television screens. What horrible secret did this place hold?
I don't
Stanley and the
know.
bucket both wondered to themselves.
I said I don't know.
The monitors jumped to life, and Stanley nearly
Yo,
dropped
see
the
anybody
bucket in
else
shock.
die or live
Everyone in the
234,
office was being
601?
videotaped, monitored like guinea pigs. The bucket had never seen anything like this, and it very nearly burst into tears as Stanley cradled it gently, reassuring it that everything would
It's
be
gonna
fine.
be okay, little bucket. You know, it's so... Okay, so 601, 104... Those are the only two, really, huh? 601 and 104.
Was the bucket under the mind control facility's influence as well? Had the bucket been told to do things it didn't wish to do? What kinds of things does a bucket want to do or not want to do in the first place? These questions raced furiously in Stanley's feet.
The bucket! Let's not forget, the bucket did try to make love to me.
No!
He tried to romance
Screamed
me.
into the bucket. He couldn't accept it. His own life in someone else's control, never! He squeezed the bucket tighter. His one friend in the entire world. At this point, he could trust no one except for the bucket.
The bucket.
But
Okay,
here was
we're
the
back
proof.
here.
The heart of the operation. Controls labeled with emotions, happy or sad or content. Walking, eating, working, all of it monitored and commanded from this very place. And as the cold reality of his past began to sink in, Stanley decided that this machinery would never again exert its terrible power over another human life. For he and the bucket would dismantle the controls for good.
Me and the bucket,
best
huh?
friends, Stanley and the bucket, up against the world. They
Bucket
high-fived in a really
and the
cool
hammer.
way, and the bucket made a sassy
Bucket
comment about taking
and
down
the
the
hammer.
system.
What do you know about the tale of the bucket and the hammer?
When at last they came to the source of the room's power,
I've hit on a few times. We're going off now. Let's see what happens.
Stanley and the bucket waited in blackness. Was it over?
Whoa!
Yes, they had done it.
Yeah!
Stanley and the bucket had defeated the greatest and darkest enemy, freed themselves from the tyrannical grip of the evil mind control machine.
Let's go.
Freedom was now mere
Let's
moments
go.
away. Excitedly, the two of them began to discuss the kind of life they wanted to live.
Just
once
me
they
and my
stepped through this
bucket.
massive door.
We'll take you to a
The
big,
bucket wanted
big
to
body
learn
of
to roller
water,
skate.
and we'll scoop
Stanley
some
wanted to
water and we'll
skis in
pour it.
every
We'll scoop
country
water,
on
we'll
Earth.
pour it.
Both of them wanted
It's like
to
a
begin
good
watching
bucket
a
you
movie,
are.
any movie, but then stop it halfway through and begin watching it in reverse from the end. True, it was a simple life they
sweet
envisioned,
oxygen.
but it was one they'd lived together, with one another to lean on, to trust, to support. What? Wait. What was happening?
I don't
Why had the
know.
door stopped?
It's your
Was
thing.
Stanley and the bucket not about to be freed? An unbearable silence filled the room, lingering in uncertainty, until finally the truth hit Stanley
I
square
can't
in
jump
the face.
still, right? I
This
can't.
building did not want the bucket to leave.
No!
The facility
No!
itself recognized the incredible calming presence of the bucket, needed the soothing warmth.
Breathe
of
that
the
shit
bucket.
in, man!
Go to its limit, not to part with the bucket.
Get that fresh air.
Stanley can't leave this place. Not while he has such a precious bucket in his arms. Not while this building has anything to say about it. Stanley realized he would never again leave this very room. But at least he has the bucket. To be trapped eternally in darkness isn't really so bad, Stanley thought to himself. As long as I have my bucket with
Really?
me, right? I'll be okay, won't I?
I think I get a little crazy not seeing
Very
shit for
soon
more
now,
than like a couple hours.
He was about to find out.
Oh no. Okay.
All of his co-workers were gone. What
Dude.
did it mean?
What the
Stanley
hell?
decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps warmth spread through Stanley's arms. With the bucket in his arms again, he was home.
We're going right this time.
Stanley clutched the bucket tightly
No.
to his chest. This was not the correct way
I
to the
don't
meeting
care.
room. But Stanley had felt the bucket calling to him, telling him that the employee lounge was simply the place to be.
Exactly. Here it is.
And here it was.
It's
Had
the
bucket
place
turned
to
out
be.
correct? Was this better than the meeting room? You know, never mind. The
Okay,
bucket was
we have
wrong.
never gone down this way. Let's do
Stanley
it.
took the door on his left to go back, and so the two of them detoured through the maintenance section and walked straight ahead to the opposite door.
Uh-oh, my phone be ringing. One moment, y'all. Let us see who it be. A Kaufman Gordon. Well, buddy, I sure don't know who you are. You're not gonna get an answer from the hammer.
Oh, Stanley, can you feel it?
I can.
The broom closet.
Yep.
It wants the bucket.
I know.
You can feel that, can't you?
I
The
felt
aura
it.
of jealousy. Coming
Yep.
to a staircase, Stanley and the bucket walked upstairs to the boss's office.
What are we supposed to do here? Ding dong! Dead by dead. Ding dong! Oh boy. Did someone whisper Stanley? Stanley! 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 It's me, the hammer, and Mr. Bucket. Stanley! Dude, how big of a building is this? Or is this the slowest elevator ever? Open up, you stupid door. What? We just travel up to the office again? Just want to double check. Stanley! 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 What did he just say? I couldn't hear what it said. They like shit something. Do 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 do. Okay, let's see what the hell's going on here. I don't think the elevator's doing anything.
Stepping into his manager's office, Stanley was once again stunned to discover not an indication of any human life. Crushed by the weight of this revelation, Stanley may have broken down, but Stanley gets
So,
the correct code.
I'm
by
trying to
sheer
figure out,
luck.
like, it's the premise
Was
of
it
this
the
game to
bucket
do, like,
all along?
the
Was
right
bucket
choice the
guiding
entire
him?
way through?
Yes, this is certainly the most logical explanation.
Because we've been here before. Like, certain things we do progress the game, certain things we do puts us back at the beginning. I'm just trying to figure out where and what we are, because this is going to take us to the mind control room, which we've gone
Stanley
to.
and the bucket walked straight ahead through the large door that read, Mind Control Facility. Although this passageway had the word escape written on it,
Yeah?
the truth was that at the end of this hall, Stanley and the bucket would both meet a violent death.
Oh shit, is that right?
The door behind them was not shut. Stanley and the bucket still had every opportunity to turn around and get back on track. At this point, Stanley and the bucket were knowingly walking forward into a very painful
I think
death
we did
for
this
each of
yesterday, didn't we? Yeah. Fuck. I don't know what to do here, man. Let's go! I was hoping that like something was gonna happen there. Whatever that. Unless that's electrical or like a like a whirling, whining. Not that. Like a fan or something spinning. We're trying to.
But of course, Stanley and the bucket thought better of it and realized they simply had too much to live for.
Yep. Too much. Alright, we've been here. So what are we doing wrong?
The lights rose on an enormous room packed with television screens. What horrible secret did this place hold? Stanley and the bucket both wondered to themselves.
Okay, so we're gonna get across here, engage this again. It's gonna drop down the second elevator.
The monitors jumped to life, and Stanley nearly dropped the bucket in shock.
There you go, buddy.
Everyone in the office was being videotaped, monitored like guinea pigs. The bucket had never seen anything like this, and it very nearly burst into tears as Stanley cradled it gently, reassuring it that everything would be fine. Was the bucket under the mind control facility's influence as well? Had the bucket been told to do things it didn't wish to do? What kinds of things does a bucket want to do or not want to do in the first place? These questions raced furiously in Stanley's feeble mind. No! He screamed into the bucket. He couldn't accept it. His own life in someone else's control, never! He squeezed the bucket tighter, his one friend in the entire world. At this point, he could trust no one except for the bucket. But here was the proof. The heart of the operation. Controls labeled with emotions, happy or sad or content. Walking, eating, working, all of it monitored and commanded from this very place. And as the cold reality of his past began to sink in, Stanley
Jim,
decided
right?
that this machinery would never again exert its terrible power over another human life. For he and the bucket would dismantle the controls for good. But at the last second, the bucket jumped in and pressed the button to turn on the
off
controls.
last time.
Stanley gasped in
Let's do
horror.
on here.
Had this been the bucket's plan all along? To take over the machine and claim the power for itself? How could the bucket have betrayed him like this? Stanley was prepared to throw the bucket away in disgust
There you
when
go, buddy.
suddenly an image appeared upon the enormous screen.
Oh?
Birds.
Oh no, birds.
Silly birds. The control buttons became active again.
Okay.
Stanley flipped through one video of silly birds after another, and then it dawned on him. This wasn't a mind control facility at all. It was a facility for monitoring and surveilling silly birds all over the world. The mind controls were only
What's
a
going on
facade
here?
to disguise its true intentions. Had the bucket known this all along? Stanley marveled at the metal genius in his hands, the one who had pointed him towards this incredible discovery. Stanley and the bucket never found freedom because they spent the rest of their lives here in this place.
Oh no!
Living through live streams of the silliest birds imaginable. Of all the possible paths his life could have taken, this one was surely the best.
Nice.
And
Okay.
Stanley was happy.
Good. That's got to be good, right? So now what?
All of his co-workers were gone. What could it mean? Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo.
I have no idea, man.
Stanley went around touching every little thing in the office, but it didn't make a single difference, nor did it advance the story in any way.
No.
When
Dang it.
Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, he entered the door on his left.
We didn't grab bucket.
Coming to a staircase, Stanley walked upstairs to his boss's office.
Not doing this again. Something's got to change here.
But Stanley just couldn't do it. He considered the possibility of facing his boss. Admitting he had left his post during work hours, he might.
Well, I don't know if we were going to do that much.
And
Let's
in
just
such
be
a
honest. We're not going to tell our boss we left
why had
our
he taken
post,
that
right?
risk? All because he believed everyone had vanished?
Yeah.
His boss would think he was crazy.
Where is everybody?
And then something occurred to Stanley. Maybe, he thought to himself, maybe I am crazy. All of my co-workers blinking mysteriously
are you
out of
then
existence
also, like,
in a single moment.
not
for
hearing
no
any of them
reason
as
at
well?
all. None of it made any logical sense. And as Stanley pondered this, he began to make other strange observations. For example, why couldn't he see his feet when he looked down? Why did doors close automatically behind him wherever he went? And for that matter, these rooms were starting to look pretty familiar. Were they simply repeating?
They are.
No, Stanley said to himself, this is all too strange. This can't be real. And at last, he came to the conclusion that had been on the tip of his tongue.
What you got, buddy?
He just hadn't found the words for it. I'm dreaming, he yelled. This is all a dream.
So we have definitely been here before.
Oh, what a relief, Stanley
Not sure
felt
what we're
to
missing.
have finally found an answer, an explanation. His co-workers weren't actually gone. He wasn't going to lose his job. He wasn't crazy after all. And he thought to himself, I suppose I'll wake up soon. I'll have to go back to my boring real-life job pushing buttons. I may as well enjoy this while I'm still lucid. So, he imagined himself flying and began to gently float above the ground. Then he imagined himself soaring through space on a magical starfield, and it too appeared. It was so much fun, and Stanley marveled
Come on,
that he had
Stanley.
still not woken up. How was he remaining so lucid? And then perhaps the strangest question of them all entered Stanley's head. One he was amazed he hadn't asked himself sooner.
And?
Why is there a voice in my head
Yeah.
dictating everything that I'm doing and thinking?
First question.
Now the voice was describing itself being considered by Stanley, who found it particularly strange. I'm dreaming about a voice describing me, thinking about how it's describing my thoughts, he thought. And while he thought it all very odd and wondered if this voice spoke to all people in their dreams, the truth was that, of course, this was not a dream.
What's
How
going
could it
on?
be? Was Stanley simply deceiving himself?
Crazy.
Believing that if he's asleep, he doesn't have to take responsibility for himself? Stanley is as awake right now as he's ever been in his life.
Are you sure about that?
Now, hearing the voice speak these words was quite a shock to Stanley. After all, he knew for certain, beyond a doubt, that this was in fact a dream. Did the voice not see him float and make the magical stars just a moment ago? How else would the voice explain all that? This voice was a part of himself too. Surely, if he could just... He would prove it. He would prove that he was in control, that this was a dream. So he closed his
Are you
eyes
gonna do it?
gently, and he invited himself to wake up. He
Ah,
felt
we're back
the
to this
cool weight
again.
of the blanket on his skin,
Man, oh man,
the
oh man.
press of the mattress on his back.
What do y'all think we missed?
Fresh
We're
air
missing
of the
something.
world outside this one.
We're definitely missing something.
Let me wake up.
I'm not
he
sure what
thought
it
to
is.
himself. I hate this dream. I wish it to be over. Let me go back to my job. Let me continue pushing the buttons. Please. It's all I
Please.
want.
Please.
I want my apartment, and my wife, and my job. All I want is my life exactly the way it's always been. My life is normal. I am normal. Everything will be fine. I am okay.
Well. Here we go again.
Someone wake me up. My name is Stanley. I have
All right,
a boss.
Stanley.
I have an office. I am real. Please, just someone tell me I am real. I must be real. I must be. Can anyone hear my voice? Who am I? Who am I? And everything went black.
Yep. Boom. Okay, so we're gonna wake back up in the office.
This is the story of a woman
Ah, shit!
named
It's this thing
Mariella.
again. Can we skip this, man?
Mariella woke up on a day like any other.
What are we?
She
What are
rose,
we
got
missing,
dressed,
y'all think?
Gathered her belongings and walked to her place.
We're missing
of work.
something, dude.
But on this particular day, her walk was interrupted by the body of a man who had
I don't know what
stumbled
it
through
is.
town talking and screaming to himself, and then collapsed dead on the sidewalk. And although she would soon turn to go call for an ambulance,
I wonder
for just
what
a few
it is.
brief moments, she considered the strange man. He was obviously crazy. This much she knew. Everyone knows what crazy people look like. And in that moment,
everybody.
she thought to herself how lucky she was to be normal. I am sane. I am in control of my mind. I know what is real and what isn't. It was comforting to think this, and in a certain way, seeing this man made her feel better. But then she remembered the meeting she had scheduled for that day, the very important people whose impressions of her would affect her career, and by extension, the rest of her life. She had no time for this, so it was only a moment that she stood there, staring down at the body. And then she turned and ran.
All right. Let's see what happens here. So, we still got to figure out what we're not doing to progress the game here.
Stanley knew the office layout like the back of his hand. It was only a matter of time before he found the others, wherever they were. Just a matter of time.
What are we missing? What are we missing, guys?
Stanley picked up the bucket and smiled. He'd never be alone again, not truly alone, not with the bucket around.
Okay.
Stanley pressed the bucket upon every little thing in the office. Nothing responded to the bucket's touch.
You know what,
But it
narrator?
did little to discourage Stanley's belief
Jackass.
in the magic of the bucket.
I believe in the bucket.
Stanley clutched the bucket tightly to his chest. This was not the correct way to the meeting room.
I don't care. I've been going
But
left
Stanley
and it's
had
not
felt
doing
the
anything for
bucket
me.
calling to him, telling him that the employee lounge was simply the place to be.
Okay, that's right. Employee lounge is the place to be. I
And
need to
here
get
it
back
was.
to the.
Had the bucket turned out to be correct? Was it? No, never mind.
We gotta go straight
The
here. That's
bucket
what it
was
is. We gotta go
wrong.
straight.
Stanley took the door on his left to go back to the meeting room.
No, we did not.
No,
said the
No.
bucket.
don't go to the meeting room.
Don't go.
somewhere else.
We
the
will.
cargo lift, yes. Go there. Good, said the bucket. Now ride the lift all the way to the top. There's something up there I need you to do.
We've already done that, have
Stanley
we
did
not?
not question why or how this bucket was speaking to him. It should have alarmed him, of course, because buckets can't talk. But Stanley chose not to think about this obvious fact.
Didn't we do the
He
task
was
already?
firmly convinced that the bucket had spoken to him, and he unthinkingly did whatever the bucket asked.
In here.
Said the bucket.
Go into this dark room over here.
Stanley once
Okay,
again
we did
obeyed
this.
blindly.
We answered the phone.
Now pick up the phone.
said the bucket. This is the sad story of a man named Stanley and his bucket.
Okay.
Once upon a time, I gave Stanley a
Shit.
bucket because
This
I
is what
thought
I-
he was
no.
lonely and could use a friend.
No.
And then, very distressingly, he began to believe the bucket could speak to him.
Okay, I'm not gonna do it. There's somewhere we gotta break it. I don't know if I can. I don't think I can break the cycle.
The Stanley Parable Reassurance Bucket was merely meant to provide the comforting glow of companionship. It doesn't literally talk and give you orders. Whatever Stanley is hearing the bucket say to him
Okay.
is just in his head. Lately, I've been concerned about him. Wouldn't you be concerned as well? To see him delusional like this, obsessing
Yes.
over an inanimate metal object?
Yes.
I want to say something to him, but I don't know how I can convince him. I don't know if he'll listen to me.
Well, you should say something, man.
Oh, I'll try anyway. Stanley, can you hear me?
Yep.
Listen to me. It's just a bucket.
That's
It
right.
can't think. It can't talk. All it will ever truly do for you is effectively transfer a liquid from one location to a different location. That's it. It doesn't do anything
Come on,
else.
give me a thing. Yo, what's up, Doom? What are we playing today? Also, hate everybody? What do you mean you hate everybody, man? What's going on? As I say, yeah, don't say you hate everybody, bro. This is part 2 of Stanley the Stanley Playable. I'm sorry, the Stanley Parable Ultra Deluxe. Trying to figure out the next part of this puzzle here.
You see, he's not listening.
This
He's
bucket's
still
gonna try to
taking
make
orders
love
from
to
the
me. I'm
bucket.
trying to.
You know, once upon
figure
a
out
time it was me he
what
took
we do.
orders from. Me he trusted and listened to.
I know, it sounds
Now,
weird,
all
bro.
he cares about is his awful bucket. This stupid hunk of metal.
I figured that was the case, Doom.
Sad.
I know you're a
I
pretty
suppose
chill
he doesn't
cat.
need me anymore. From now
You're all
on,
good, buddy.
He's just going to cling to this bucket, this cold, empty bucket, this sort of shiny bucket.
Okay, so it's gonna open one of
Well,
these
I'll give it
doors
this.
again.
The bucket does have a nice shine to it.
Okay, now
Yes,
we're
I
back
suppose on
here.
closer inspection that it doesn't quite look like your average hardware store bucket. It's just a little more, what am I trying to say? Sturdier.
Yeah.
More capable of transporting
Yeah.
liquid.
It's more
Like
sturdy
it would
and
be better
capable.
at moving an amount of water from one room to another. Oh my God, what am I saying?
I
Better
don't know,
at
man.
carrying water from room to room. It's a bucket. It's literally just a bucket. Why do I feel some need to point out the ways in which it's so much more than just a regular bucket?
Come on, open the door.
Oh no.
Yes,
I'm having feelings.
I know you are,
The
buddy.
bucket. No, 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 no.
Let's
no,
get outta
no.
here.
What's going on?
We're
Why do
leaving.
I want to be with the bucket.
We're not
Hear
gonna be
what
with the
bucket
bucket.
has to say. Do anything it asks. What's wrong with me? I don't understand. Perhaps, if I had the bucket, this would be less confusing. Yes. The bucket could tell me what to do in this troublesome situation.
Indeed, indeed.
Stanley, give me the bucket. Give it to me. Give me the bucket,
There you go,
Stanley.
buddy. Take the
I
bucket.
need it. Give it to me now. Give it, or I'll...
Okay, so what do we gotta do? I'm so lost.
All of his co-workers were gone. What could it mean? Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo.
We cannot get...
The good old bucket. Just Stanley and the bucket. Off on another thrilling adventure together.
Yes, another thrilling adventure, sure.
Stanley clutched the bucket tightly to
I
his
know.
chest
We're going to the meeting
and
room.
entered the door on his left.
So what are we missing here? I have no idea what we're not getting here. I don't think we're supposed to do anything with the planks, though. We haven't even found any planks. So I really don't think there's anything with that.
Coming to a staircase, Stanley and the bucket walked upstairs to the boss's office. Okay, I'm going back
All right,
to
we'll
the
take
name
one of
of
those.
these little Stanley figurines.
We'll
And
take
now
one
I'm
of
torn
those.
between Stanlerines and Figlies. What do you think, Stanley? What name better encapsulates
We already-
the intrinsic sense
already
of
had this
happiness
conversation?
that you get from seeing a small number in the corner of your screen go up by 1? Let me sit on it. I'm sure it will come to me.
Stanley in the bucket, right? Does this elevator do anything, ma'am? I don't think it does. I sat here forever and it never did anything. I don't think this is doing anything. It's not doing shit. What the hell, dude? I don't know what we're supposed to do here. Stanley. Dude, I really don't think this is doing anything. You know what I mean? This is not doing anything.
Stepping into his manager's office, Stanley was once again stunned to discover not an indication of any human life. Crushed by the weight of this revelation, Stanley may have broken down into an emotional dumpster fire if not for the soothing presence of the bucket. Even now, but Stanley guessed the correct code by sheer luck.
I have an idea.
The bucket knew all along. Was the bucket
I think we're gonna do that same thing that we did before, where we take the little cart over and we jump off onto that platform. You know what I mean? I think that's what we need to do. I think that's what we need to do. Boop boop boo doo 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 boop boo doo doo doo. We just gotta get past this part now to get back to the beginning again. Because the only way I can get there is going
Stanley
through...
and the bucket walked straight ahead through the large door that read,
Here we go.
Mind Control for... Although this passageway had the word escape written on it, the truth was that at the end of this hall, Stanley and the bucket would both meet a violent death.
Beep, 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 doo, 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 beep,
The door
beep,
behind them was
doo,
not
doo,
shut.
beep.
Stanley and the bucket still had
Yep,
every
yep,
opportunity
Stanley
to
and the
turn
bucket.
around and get back on track.
No, we're gonna die
At
because
this
we need
point,
to
Stanley and the
start
bucket
back
were
at the beginning
knowingly
here.
walking forward into a very painful death for each of them.
Yes. Here we go. Here we go. Here we go. And trust fall. Yes. I hope. Here we go. Here we go. Okay. And we wanna die here.
As the machine whirred into motion and Stanley and the bucket inched closer to their demise, Stanley reflected on how meaningless the bucket's warmth and comfort had turned out to be.
Well,
To be
I mean,
sure, it puts the mind and the soul at ease to embrace the bucket. But
Stuff
what use
happens,
is
man.
a sense of ease when you're about to be crushed to death? This is what Stanley thought to himself, and he sort of kicked himself for wasting so much time carrying a bucket everywhere.
well, we'll see you later,
Farewell,
Stanley.
Stanley.
No!
"Farewell, Stanley," cried the narrator, as Stanley and the bucket were led helplessly into the enormous metal jaws. In a single visceral instant, the bucket's life came to an end as it was crushed violently to death.
Oh.
It was a shame, the death
Okay,
of such
we've
a
been here.
magnificent bucket. It's true that all buckets are radiant in their own way, but this one stood above the rest. It was a
Right.
glorious bucket to behold.
The bucket. Yes. Okay. Beautiful. We're advancing
Can you
the game
see how
now.
arrogant it was for Stanley to take a bucket like this and to claim it for his own? Can you see the hubris that blinded him? Can you see that the bucket is
Did you
far
see?
more noble than Stanley will ever be in his short life?
The Inferno bucket. Ooh. Hey, look. Is your ceiling leaking? Get a bucket. You get a bucket, you catch the water in your ceiling. Take that bucket and go feed your little cow. Problem solved.
No man can own a bucket, and certainly not a bucket as dazzling to behold as this one. It is man who should kneel before the bucket.
Okay. The hanging bucket. Oh. Gotcha. Oh, shit. What? Creepy.
But there is something we can do. Something we can do together, you
Okay.
and I, that will right this terrible wrong.
Well, let's get it done.
Let Stanley die. Let him be crushed by the machine.
Oh.
Don't reset the game. Don't give him another opportunity to run off with another beautiful bucket. We can save the world's buckets from their
No.
treatment as tools and implements if only we let
Stanley must
die
live.
together. The bucket shall take its place as ruler, as leader, as commander
out.
of a new world, a new vision.
I think we dead. I think we go dead. Okay. If that's the case, I have an idea what we're going to do now. Okay. Yo, what's up, Green Quiver? How you doing, buddy?
Check on his co-workers. He never functioned well by himself and constantly needed support and guidance from others.
Okay.
Where are we going today? The bucket asked.
I know where we're
Stanley
going,
just
buddy.
smiled. Anywhere they went together would be perfect. Stanley clutched the bucket.
Me and
tightly
my
to his
bucket.
chest and entered the
My
door
bucket
on his left.
and me. My bucket. My bucket. My bucket tried to make love to me earlier, GQ, just so you know. I had to file an HR report. Wait a minute. No. How did I mess this up?
Coming to a staircase, Stanley and the bucket walked upstairs to the boss's office.
Shit, dude, I already messed this up again.
Stepping into his manager's office, Stanley was once
Begin the game again. What does that mean? I don't want to do
again
that.
stunned to discover not an indication of any human life. Crushed by the weight of this revelation, Stanley may have broken down into an emotional
I know what I did
dumpster
wrong.
fire, if not for the soothing presence of the bucket.
I went
Even now,
muscle memory. I went through the left
Stanley
side of the
guessed
door. I
correct
need to go through the
code by
right
sheer
side of that
luck.
door.
Was it that the bucket knew all along?
Dang
Was
it.
the bucket guiding him? Yes, this is certainly the most logical explanation.
Just need to find a place to die real quick. How you doing out there, GQ?
Stanley and the bucket walked straight ahead through the large door that read, Mind Control Facility. The lights rose on an enormous room packed with television
Yes,
screens.
we are back here.
What horrible secret did this place hold?
'Cause I
Stanley
made a
and the bucket
mistake.
both wondered to themselves.
I made a mistake in space. Right. Come on now. Camera's on.
The monitor jumped to life, and Stanley nearly dropped the bucket in shock.
I know, right?
Everyone in the office
It's
was being
scary.
videotaped, monitored like guinea pigs. The bucket had never seen anything like this, and it very nearly burst into tears as Stanley cradled it gently, reassuring it
Oh,
that
my little
everything
bucket,
would be
it's gonna
fine.
be okay.
Was the bucket under the
So when
mind
we get back to
control
the beginning of the
facility's
game,
influence as
we either
well?
run down the
Had
hallways,
bucket
get to the
been
double
told to do
doors,
things it
go
didn't wish
right,
to do?
and then
What
go
kinds
straight.
of things does a bucket want
That's what I
to
did
do
wrong.
or not want to do in the first place? These questions raced furiously in Stanley's feeble mind.
The crying bucket, yeah, you like
No!
that? Yeah, this
He
game's
screamed
crazy,
into the
man.
bucket.
Super,
He
super
couldn't
fun.
accept it. His own life in someone else's control.
Definitely going
Never!
into the,
He squeezed the bucket
the
tighter.
bin of
His
my
one
favorite
friend
games of
in
the year,
entire
for sure.
world. At this point, he could trust no one except for the bucket.
Can't trust nothing but the bucket.
But here was the proof.
Okay.
The heart of the operation. Controls labeled with emotions, happy or sad or content. Walking, eating, working, all of it monitored and commanded from this very place. And as the cold reality of his past began to sink in, Stanley decided that this machinery would never again exert its terrible power over another
Okay, so we
human
have
life.
been here before,
For
if y'all
he
are
and
watching the
bucket
stream.
would dismantle the controls for But at the last
We're here
second,
now with
the
our
bucket
bucket.
jumped in and pressed the button to turn on the controls. Stanley gasped in horror. Had
And
this
what we
been
need
the
to do is
bucket's
we need
plan
to
all
die
along?
so we can get back to the
take over the
beginning.
machine and claim the power
I don't
want to
do the start my game again because I don't know if it's
like
going to
this.
reset my
Stanley
progress.
was prepared to throw the bucket away in disgust when suddenly an image appeared upon the enormous screen. Birds.
Okay, now we got the birds.
Silly
Birds.
birds. The control buttons became active again. Stanley flipped through one video of silly
You guys
birds
like
after
birds?
another, and then it dawned on him. This wasn't a mind control facility at all. It was a facility for monitoring and surveilling silly birds all over the world.
Birds.
The mind controls were only a facade to disguise its true intentions. Had the bucket known this all along?
Yep.
Stanley marveled at the metal genius in his hand.
Ah, come
The
on,
one
man,
who
kill
had
me.
pointed him towards this incredible discovery. Stanley and the bucket never found freedom because they spent the rest of their lives here in this place.
The bucket's name
living
is
through
Stevie.
live streams of the silliest birds imaginable.
Stevie Bucket.
Of all the possible paths his life could have taken,
How about Steamy? Let's
this
go
one
Steamy.
was surely the best.
Steamy Bucket.
And Stanley was happy.
All right, Stanley's happy. The bucket's happy. Beautiful. Let's not make the same mistake. Okay. We're taking the right
Stanley's
door.
office was a distant memory.
Door on the
What
right.
did it look like?
The right
It was a computer,
door.
perhaps, and a painting. Was it a painting? A good bucket.
Okay.
A strong bucket. A humble
Got our bucket.
A committed bucket. A bucket of culture and distinction.
We're going to the
Stanley
right.
clutched the bucket
Not doing what the
tightly to
narrator
his-
says.
This
We're going
was
to
not
the right.
correct way to the meeting room. But Stanley had felt the bucket calling to
There
him,
we go, there we
telling
go.
him that the employee lounge was simply the place to be.
It's
and
the
here
place
it was. Had the
to
bucket
be.
turned out to be correct? Never mind. The bucket was wrong.
All right, so we're going to go straight.
Stanley took the
Get
door
on
on his
to
left
the little,
to go back
tram,
to the meeting room.
And instead of doing what the bucket also wants
No.
us to do,
Said the bucket.
now,
Don't go to the meeting room. Go
I'm a
somewhere
bucket.
else.
Now.
The cargo lift, yes. Go there. Go to the cargo lift.
there's one there. How do I get into this, where that door opens?
Good.
Said the bucket.
Now ride the lift all the way to the top. There's something up there I need you to do.
I bet. Well, I
Stanley
got
did
something
not
else I'm
question
going to do,
why
buddy.
or how this bucket was speaking to him. It should have alarmed him, of course, because buckets can't talk. But Stanley chose not to think about this obvious fact. He was firmly convinced that the bucket had spoken to him, and he unthinkingly did whatever the bucket asked.
Yeah, right. We got to change the plans, buddy. Wow, okay, so it's like a vent chute. Okay. Interesting things are happening. Yeah. Let's see here. I'm fairly certain this is where we were before, where it said I couldn't
No,
take my.
stop. Look there on the wall. You see, there's a sign right there. It says, "No buckets past this point."
Yep.
Stanley, how could you think it was okay to bring the bucket here? Unless, what if the problem is that you actually don't know what is a bucket and what isn't a bucket?
I know what a
suppose
bucket
that would explain
is.
a lot about your behavior up to this point. Which, if that's true, well, my goodness, I think we have to do something about it. This misunderstanding could
Excuse
have
me?
dire consequences on the entire rest of the game if not addressed quickly and properly.
Okay.
So much of the impact of the story is dependent on your understanding of what is and isn't a bucket.
Oh.
Please, step in here for a moment.
Okay. What? Is this a bucket?
Now then, I'm going to run you through some test scenarios, and you'll tell me whether or not the thing I'm showing you is a bucket. Simple enough, right? This should tell us everything we'll ever need to know about what is or is not a bucket.
Okay,
Okay, let's
I'm
begin.
game. Let's do it.
Item
Yes.
1. Is this a bucket?
Yes, that is a bucket.
Incorrect. It is a hologram of a bucket, not an actual bucket. Item 2. Is this a bucket? Incorrect. It is a 3D printed recreation of a bucket, not an actual bucket.
What's that point, Dexter? I do not know what a bucket is.
Item 3. Is this a bucket? Incorrect. This is a bucket. Item 4.
No.
Is this a bucket?
No.
Correct.
Yes!
This is a tractor and not a bucket.
It's a tractor
To be
and not a
honest,
bucket.
I just sort of put this one in here as a gimme, but I was starting to get concerned that even this might be too much for you.
Oh,
Thank
well,
you for
thanks,
not
man. I
making me
appreciate
look
your
like an idiot. Okay, next one.
your concern.
Is this a bucket?
No.
Incorrect. This is a bucket. Item 6. Is this a bucket? Trick question. Both. Gotcha.
Aha.
Item... Wait, hold on. I can't find the next one. Let me see. It should be around here somewhere.
Am I holding it? No.
Yes. Thank you. There's nothing here. Of course it isn't a bucket. We both know full well that nothing isn't a bucket. Wait,
That's right.
When I say nothing isn't a bucket, that makes it sound like I'm saying everything is a bucket, which of course is not true. Unless... Is that what you think?
Right.
Answer me straight, Stanley.
Nothing is a
Are you
bucket.
trying to tell me that you believe everything is a bucket?
No. I do not. That's what this whole test has been about.
You know what? I'm too confused to even sort it out. I've lost all sense of perspective.
I know what a bucket
isn't
is.
A bucket? Mere moments ago, I could answer these questions with
Stop
confidence.
asking me if I know what a
Yet
bucket
now I'm
is.
somewhat
I
adrift.
know what a
Do
bucket
any of us
is.
know what a bucket is? Am I a bucket?
Yes, you are a bucket.
Stanley, I can't keep doing this. I'm losing myself, and myself was all I ever had to begin with. I'm afraid the bucket is threatening to tear our relationship apart. I can't have that. I'm sorry. But I'm going to erase all buckets from the game entirely.
Oh no.
Okay, here we go.
Steamy. Steamy bucket. I guess I'll see you later.
What happened? Is everything gone?
Yeah,
Why did
dude.
everything
You just took
disappear?
everything
Wait,
away.
Was everything a bucket?
Everything
Every
was a
single thing in the
bucket,
game
man.
was a bucket.
Everything
Oh
was
my
a
God,
bucket.
I had no idea.
Well,
How could... Except me. I'm not a bucket after all. And you, Stanley, you're still here. You're not a bucket either. Oh, this is wonderful news. We're not buckets. Yes, I actually feel much more at ease.
We are
right
not
now.
buckets.
It's delightful
But
to get some
the question is,
clarity
what
on
are
the
we?
issue, but it doesn't change the fact that we haven't got a game. So, tell you what. I'll reset everything and we'll put back all of the buckets, okay?
okay.
And we'll know that it's all a bucket. But if you run into anyone else, maybe don't mention that. Who knows what that information might do to a person? All
Right.
here we go.
Dude, this game's so bizarre, man. Okay. Okay, so we progressed by going that pathway. Let's do it again, see if there's anything else in that main corridor.
Ah, the embrace of an old friend.
So again, we want to go
a
right.
weathered companionship that stands the test of time. Stanley clutched the bucket tightly to his chest. This was not the correct way to the meeting room.
I
But
don't
Stanley had
care.
felt the bucket calling to him, telling him that the employee lounge was simply the place to be.
It's the place
And here it was.
to
Had
be.
the bucket turned out to be correct? Was no. Never mind. The bucket was wrong. Stanley took the door on his left to go back to the meeting room.
Here we go, here we go. Talk to me,
No,
Bucket.
said the
No.
bucket. Don't go to the meeting room.
No,
Go
I'm
somewhere
a
else.
bucket.
The
Don't you
cargo
go.
lift, yes, go. Good.
How dare you
said
think
the
about
bucket.
going to
now
the
ride
meeting
the lift
room?
all
I'm
the
a
way to the top.
bucket.
There's something up there I need you to do.
Stanley did
Don't
not
you
question
dare.
why or how this bucket was speaking
Don't
to
you
him.
dare go.
It should have alarmed him, of course, because buckets
No.
can't talk. But Stanley chose not
Bucket's
to
an
think
asshole.
about this obvious fact. But Stanley feared that any path he walked might lead to the separation of himself and the bucket, his dearest friend. So he threw himself to his death.
Damn it.
That they might die in one another's arms. How deeply touching.
Yeah. Yeah, that was my bad. That was my bad. I was trying to ease up just right to the edge. And I took one extra step. The hammer
All of
took
his co-workers were
one too many
gone.
steps.
What could it mean? Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. The bucket made Stanley want to be a better man
I
and
got
a better
my
co-worker.
bucket.
In time, perhaps, he would become both of
Just
Stanley
me
clutched
and
the
my
bucket tightly to his chest.
bucket.
This was not the correct way to the meeting room, but Stanley had
We
felt
don't
the bucket
care.
calling to him, telling him that the employee lounge
No.
was simply the place to be.
It's
And
the
here it
place
was.
to
Had the bucket
be.
turned out to be correct? Was no, never mind. The bucket was wrong.
The bucket.
Stanley took the door on his left to go back to the meeting room.
Right, Bucket, what you got for me?
No,
Said the
No.
bucket.
don't go to the meeting room.
Don't
go
you
somewhere
go to the
else.
meeting room.
The cargo lift, yes. Good.
Go
said the
somewhere
bucket.
else.
Now ride the lift all the way to the top.
No.
There's something up there I need you
No.
to do.
Stanley did not question
Screw
why
you.
or how this bucket was speaking to him. It should have alarmed him, of course, because buckets can't talk. But Stanley
now.
chose not to think about this obvious fact. He was firmly convinced that the bucket had spoken to him, and he unthinkingly
There we
did
go.
whatever the bucket asked.
Okay. Just me and my bucket. We're just saying fuck it. Me and my bucket. We're saying fuck it.
No, stop. Look there on the wall. You see, there's a sign right there. It says, "No buckets past this point." Stanley, how could you think it was okay to bring the bucket here?
I don't know, man.
What if the problem is that you actually don't know what is a bucket and what isn't a bucket?
So I'm not supposed
I
to have the
suppose that would
bucket?
explain a lot about your behavior up to this point. Which, if that's true, well, my goodness, I think we have to do something about it. This
No.
misunderstanding could have dire consequences on the entire rest of the
No.
game. if not done quickly and properly.
Begin the game again. What do you think that means?
So much of the impact of the story is dependent on your understanding of what is and isn't a bucket.
I know
Please,
what a bucket
step in
is.
here
I
for a
don't want
minute.
to do your bucket test, man. Gosh darn it. We have to do this again.
Now then, I'm going to run you through some test scenarios, and you'll tell me whether or not
I'm
the
gonna
thing
get it
I'm
right this
showing
time, I'll tell you
is
that
a
much.
bucket. Simple enough, right?
Yep.
This should tell us everything we'll ever need to know about what is or is not a bucket.
You're right. Let's go.
Okay, let's begin.
Yep. Let's go on.
Item 1.
No.
Is this a bucket? Correct. It is a hologram of a bucket, not an actual bucket.
I'm badass, y'all. I know what a bucket is.
Item 2. Is this a bucket?
No bucket.
Correct. It is a 3D printed recreation of a bucket, not an actual bucket.
Not a real bucket. Get that shit out of here. No imitations.
Item 3. Is this a bucket?
Yeah.
This is a bucket.
Yo, I need to go on that show. Is it cake? Hey, know where he's
Item
pointing,
4.
Dexter?
Is this a bucket?
No bucket. No bucket.
Correct. This is a tractor and not a bucket.
No bucket.
To be honest, I just sort of put this one in here as a gimme, but I was starting to get concerned that even this might be too much for you. Thank you for not making me look like an idiot.
You're
Okay,
welcome,
next
bud.
one.
No bucket.
Is this a bucket?
It can be. The top's open. Yeah.
Correct. This is a bucket.
The top's open on that one.
Item 6. Is this a bucket?
No.
Trick question. Both. Gotcha.
Aha.
Item... Wait, hold on. I can't find the next one. Let
Good.
me see. It should be around here somewhere.
Because we just aced that test. I don't need to have another test. I know what a bucket is. Don't you ask me what a bucket is. I know what a bucket is. You know what I'm
Yes.
saying?
Thank you.
I'm trying to say to
There's
camera
nothing
doesn't know what a
here.
bucket is.
Of
I know
course
what
it
a
isn't
bucket
a
is.
bucket. We both know full well that nothing isn't a bucket. Wait, when I say nothing isn't a bucket, that makes it sound like I'm saying everything is a bucket, which
It
of course
does.
is not true. Unless... Is that what you think?
I don't know, maybe.
Answer me straight, Stanley.
It could be.
Are you trying to tell me that you believe everything is a bucket?
There's a lot of buckets out there, man. There are a lot of buckets out there, buddy.
You know what? I'm too confused to even sort it out. I've lost all sense of perspective. What is a bucket? What isn't a bucket? Mere moments ago I could answer these questions with confidence. And yet now I'm somewhat adrift. Do any of us
Just
know
a little
what
adrift.
a bucket is? Am I a bucket?
Okay, so now I think what needs to happen here
Stanley,
is
I
we need
can't
to
keep
go
doing this. I'm losing
back to the
myself, and
same
myself
place
was all I ever had
without
to begin
a
with.
bucket.
I'm afraid the bucket
Without
is
a
threatening to
bucket.
tear our relationship apart.
believe.
I can't have that. I'm sorry.
Not sure.
I'm going to erase all buckets from the game entirely. Okay, here we go.
Okay, buckets be gone. Buckets be gone.
What happened?
I don't know,
Is
man.
everything gone?
Yes.
Why did everything disappear? Wait, was everything a bucket?
Maybe.
Every single thing in the game was a bucket. Oh my God, I had no idea. How could... Except me. I'm not a bucket after all. And you, Stanley, you're still here.
Yeah, no,
You're
I'm not a bucket, man.
either.
I'm no
Oh,
bucket,
this is
bud.
Wonderful news. We're not buckets.
I'm just a badass to make
Yes,
you wish you were
I
a
actually
bucket.
feel much more at ease right now. It's delightful to get some clarity on that issue, but it doesn't change the fact that we haven't got a game. So, tell you what.
Yeah.
I'll reset everything.
Okay.
We'll put back all of the buckets, okay? And we'll
Okay.
know that it's all a bucket. But if you run into anyone else, maybe don't mention that. Who knows what that information might do to a person?
Yeah.
All right, here we go.
Okay. A lot of action. We think. Okay. So just trying to decide here. Do you think we should carry the bucket? I just don't know, man. Like, is the bucket hindering us in some way?
A soft wind
Let's
blew
just see real
outside and
quick.
perhaps rain started. And if it did, it stopped shortly
Gonna
after.
skip the bucket.
Stanley hoped that he would one day see weather. When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, this was not the correct way to the meeting
It
room.
was not.
And Stanley knew it perfectly well.
We did.
Perhaps he wanted to stop by the employee lounge first, just to admire it.
It's possible.
It was okay. But eager to get back to business, Stanley took the first open door. on
Alright,
his
so guys,
left.
we're gonna go through this here this time.
Stanley was so bad at following directions, it's
we can get this
incredible
thing
he
real
wasn't
quick
5
here.
years ago.
Let's see. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Am I on the fence rail? I am. Holy shit. Wait, 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 wait. Wait, 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 wait. Don't fall, don't fall. Yo, dude. Here we go, dude.
You're getting
Yeah!
close now, Stanley. You've nearly gotten all of the Figler and Marines.
How many more do I
Very
need?
soon, you'll collect the last one, and then the first number will equal the second number, and that will be it. We'll be different people by then. Different in the sense that we used to have none of them, and now we have them all. You can't go back to when you had no Figler and Marines. None of us can.
Okay. God. This game is so nutty, man.
Stanley had now gotten himself so far off the beaten path that
Yeah?
it seemed the office had begun. So far off the beaten path
Whoa.
that it seemed the office had begun. So far off the
Whoa.
beaten path that it seemed the office had begun.
Shit's
So
going
far
weird.
Off the beaten path that
Shit's
it seemed
going
the office
weird.
had begun. So far off the beaten path that it seemed the office had begun. So far off the beaten path that it seemed the office had begun. So far off the beaten path that it seemed the office had begun. So far off the beaten path that it seemed the office had begun. So far off the beaten path that it seemed the office had begun. So far off the beaten.
What the hell, dude?
You didn't think I was actually just a recording, did you? What a silly and trite explanation that would be. All the back and forth between you and me, all the absurd adventures we've been through, and it all turns out I'm just a tape recording? It was all just in Stanley's head. I bet that's the kind of twist you think is revelatory. I bet each and every time you watch a movie where
What?
it turns out all to be in the main character's imagination, you must absolutely bolt off the couch in pure shock at the phenomenal and intricate storytelling. It must be so simple to be you. Life being an unending waterfall of surprises and delights. How much more exciting you must
cat's
find the
talking a
world
bunch of
than the
shit
rest
right
of us
now.
do. Now I've become sad. Look what you've done to me. This is all your fault.
Not really sure how, I did any of that. Now, what do you think we should be doing now? Let's see. Should we?
How wonderful. Stanley was alone. Finally. This is great, he thought to himself. This is what I've wanted all along. I got what I wanted. When Stanley
I just
came
wanna
to a
double
set
check
of two
that
open
room
doors, this was not the
where
correct
the-
way
where
to the
we
meeting room, and
can't take
Stanley
the
knew
bucket
it
to it. There's
perfectly
something
well.
in there
Perhaps
now.
he wanted to stop by the employee lounge first, just to admire it. It
It's
was
the
okay.
place to be.
But eager to get back
The
to
employee
business,
lounge.
Stanley took the first open door on his left. Stanley was so bad at following directions, it's incredible he wasn't 5 years
So
ago.
bad. Okay.
Look, Stanley, I think perhaps we've gotten off on the wrong foot here.
We might have a little
I'm
bit.
not your enemy, really, I'm not. I realize that investing your trust in someone else can be difficult, but the fact is that the story has been about nothing but you all this time.
All about
There's someone
me,
you've
baby.
been neglecting, Stanley. Someone you've forgotten about.
Oh, we
I was
almost
in the
did
middle
not
of
make
something.
that.
Do you have zero consideration for others?
Correct.
Are you that convinced that I want something bad to happen to you?
I am.
Why, I don't know how to convince you of this, but I really do want to help you.
I don't
to show
care.
you something beautiful. Look, let me prove it. Let me prove that
Aha.
I'm on your side. Give me a... And there it is. The last Stiggly Wiggly.
Yes.
Savor this moment, Stanley. This is a real accomplishment. This is doing something just for the sake of doing it. Where so many people expect to be rewarded for the most trivial achievements, you've insisted that a job well done is its own reward.
You're my boy,
I would
Blue!
tell you that I'm proud of you for collecting them all, but that
Thank
would
you.
be like a reward.
Thank you.
And we can't have that.
Oh.
So, instead I'll just say, it's done. We're all done here.
Okay.
And now we can go to whatever the hell you were doing before you hunted for figurines. Now listen carefully, this is important. Stanley walked through the red door.
Okay. Blue door.
Aha, perhaps you misunderstood. Stanley walked through the red door.
Blue door?
I still don't think we're communicating properly. Stanley walked through the red door. Oh, thank God you are willing to listen to me. Do you see that I really have wanted you to be happy all this time? The problem is all these choices. The two of us
Right.
always trying to get somewhere that isn't here.
A lot of
running
choices.
and running and running, just the way you're doing right now. Don't you see that it's killing us, Stanley?
It
I
is
just-
killing
I
me
wanted
right
to
now, man.
stop.
Ah!
We would both be so much happier if we just stopped. And I think I have a solution. Here, let me show you. What do we want? What are we looking for? Here. Yes. Oh, it's beautiful, isn't it? If we just stay right here, right in this moment with this place, Stanley, I think I feel happy. I actually feel
What
happy.
is happening? I'm at a complete loss of what I just wandered into here. Like, what is this? What is this freaking game, everybody? What are we playing? What is happening? What is the purpose? I don't understand. But I love it. I absolutely love it. Are you watching on with Olivia? Oh, that's awesome. What's up, Tiago? Thanks for popping in. Hey, Olivia. Hope you're doing well out there. You think I should go back through the door here? Like, I mean, I just don't know, man. Like, there's still shit, like, happening. This is very calming, I'm not gonna lie. Are you guys enjoying this right now? It's pretty peaceful. Let's see what happens here.
No, wait. Where are you going?
I love that they got the drywall here too. It's all mud and taped up. I mean, they did a good job. They got all their contact points taped. Oh, dude. What? What?
Oh no. Stay away from those stairs. If you hurt yourself, if you die, the game will reset. We'll lose all of this.
I will never die. I mean, come on. Literally, everybody out there, have you ever seen me even die in the game? And we are on, like, video 5
Please,
of...
no, Stanley, let me stay here. Don't take this from me.
We're on video 5 of Cuphead. We haven't had a single death yet.
Please, Stanley, think about what you're doing.
What am I doing? I thought we were making progress.
Good, good. We can't be too safe. Promise me you won't go back there, hmm? Just stay here. No! What did we talk about? You're risking everything we achieved here.
It's gonna be something we gotta do to, like, change the... You know, change the loop.
You heard me before, didn't you? You will die! What about this isn't getting through to you?
I don't know, man. I'm just a gamer! I mean, really, the only other thing to do is just jump off the top. What do y'all think? Should we jump? Don't jump? What do we think we should do then? Right, I'm kind of stuck in this little sequence. So y'all are saying no. So what do you think we're supposed to do? Because I can't get past this.
You are going to stay here, aren't you?
Yeah, I think we should jump, man. I think we should. I don't know. This game's crazy, man. I mean, I want to say we're close, but I don't have a clue. You know what I mean? So we have found, I'm just like going through like, just like a replay real quick of my game. So we found all of the dummy heads. I'm not quite certain. What else the game is wanting us to do here, besides dying. So let's just check it out. Because at one, it's, you know what, I think we have to, because one, it's saying don't do it. And that's our big clue to actually do it. Now, not all the things the narrator says to do, we do not want to do, or don't do, we want to do. But some of them are. And I believe this one to be one.
Oh, thank God you lived. You had me worried there for a moment. Now, can we please get back to the other room?
That's right, Tiago. That's right. Okay, I bet the room's changed. No, it's not.
There. See? This is what you want. This is where we can both be happy. We really can. If we stop moving, we just have to stop moving.
What? Okay, hold on. Let's just stop moving for a second here. Let's just chill. I don't know, like, where else? I don't know what else we're supposed to do, man. I mean, this cat wants me to hang out in this little rainbow room, right? Wait, what? The stage is rising? I don't think so. I think those things are just falling. I don't want to move my controller around. Oh, I can't jump. There's no... The only places you can jump is within the jumping circle. Yeah, I can't jump at all. Like I said, I'm just going through my replays, kind of cruising through it real fast just to see, like, okay, we did, like, the next button and all that stuff. We got through the whole, like, museum area. Got the Stanley Parable Part 2. Is this a bucket? We did all that. We did the fire watch. We did the whatever it is, the football thing. You said you think it rose after I jump off the stairs. Oh, really? Okay. So good. So jump off the stairs again.
Go back. There's nothing good that can come from this. No. No, no. What are you doing? Do you just not believe me? What can I say to convince you?
We're stretching out our legs. I just noticed that the first... The first cardboard door is gone. You know what I'm saying?
Stanley, let's go back to the other room. Can you do that for me?
No, I cannot.
My God. Is this really how much you dislike my game? That you'll throw yourself from this platform over and over to be rid of it?
You're
literally willing to kill yourself to keep me from being happy.
I am.
Am I reading the situation correctly?
You are, but I like your game, bro. I like your game.
Or maybe you're just getting a kick out of it. I don't know anymore. I just wanted us to get along.
Oh,
But
narrator.
I guess that was too much to ask.
Narrator,
It
it's
looks
okay,
like you
buddy.
wanted to make a choice after all.
I do. I choose to die.
Well, this one is yours.
Oh. Alright.
Is it over? It's going to restart, isn't it?
Okay.
I'm going back.
Okay. Now, the question beckons. What the hell do we do now? What do y'all think we should do? Do we grab the bucket? Do we not grab the bucket? To be honest with you, I don't really know. I'm gonna take the bucket.
Stanley, I'm sorry,
Whoa.
but I have to put a pause
Whoa.
on things. It's just...
Whoa.
It's those figurines. Those figglers. I haven't stopped thinking about them since you nabbed every last one. Wasn't it just the most intrinsically fulfilling moment of your entire life? Didn't it fill you to the brim with inner richness? Yes, I know we're supposed to be telling a story, but won't you please indulge me with one more trip back to the memory zone?
Oh,
I
shit.
would love nothing more than to revisit the figurines. Just one more time.
I mean, don't get me wrong, I like this place. This is like where I want to live. Like literally, my wife and I are building, like not building right now, but we're building our life towards this goal right here. To have land in the mountains. I mean, dude, if a spot like this would be freaking ideal. Are you kidding me? A river, a lake close by, mountains on all sides. Oh, beautiful. Oh. Hello, basement. You were definitely not here before.
Here's where it all began. The first collectible. Back then, we had no idea of how many of them we'd find. Sure, it said 6 right there on the screen, but how could we know for certain? We were so innocent. We'll never be like that again,
Are
Stanley.
we gonna actually get it? Ah, dude, the doorway, man. Let me look how creepy this is, dude. What? Oh. There's... Whoa, dude. What the hell? I just went from flying to like...
And here was the second Stanley. You found this one all on your own just by poking around behind the boss's office. You did that, Stanley.
We did.
I'll be honest. Back then, I had no faith in you to find any of them, let alone six.
That's kind of
But
your
you
fault,
continue
bro.
to surprise me in all sorts of mundane, unremarkable ways.
Okay.
Okay, let's do a little quiz. Which of these rooms was the room you found your third mini stand? Can you remember?
I do. It was the bathroom.
No. The boss's bathroom was the fourth place you found a Figanle, not the third. Well, I guess perhaps I shouldn't be surprised. Memories like these are so precious and so cherished that they all just sort of blend together, don't they?
They
you know
do.
What? If
They
the
do.
boss's bathroom feels like the third place you found a collectible, then who am I to go making judgments?
Exactly, man. Right, Fear and Loathing in Las Vegas. Yeah, man. I got the...
Let's see. What came next?
What was it? The polar bear?
Oh, yes, we found a Figley in this pink room. Oh, well, I can't actually say I remember being in this room.
Yeah, I don't
but
remember
it's
this
here in
room
the
at
memory
all.
zone, so it must have happened.
Okay.
This was the fifth mini-stand, and this one was really something special. It was in the warehouse. I remember it so clearly. In fact, because this one is particularly special to me, I made a little
This game
video
is
to
blowing my
commemorate the
mind,
occasion.
man.
Enjoy.
It's so freaking cool. Come on, tell me this game's not badass.
Takes you back, doesn't it?
It
I
takes me
spent
back,
a lot
buddy.
of time making that video, but
It's
it was
great.
8 minutes I wouldn't have spent on anything else.
You did such a good job, man. Make sure there's nothing hidden here. I mean, the B door is open. Is that how we exit the game? Ooh, the things are all weird again, moving. It's like we're flying, but we're not.
And then, Stanley, then we came to the last collectible, the
Yep.
final
It's
figurine.
right here.
Right here by the red and blue doors.
That's
This
right.
memory is the most distinctly
right.
clear in my mind, perhaps because it was the one that happened more recently than all the others. Who can truly say how the mind works? All I know is that this is the moment where you picked up a Figley and I thought to myself, yes,
Yes.
that's all of them. They're all collected.
I thought,
it was
yes.
a moment unlike any other.
Yo, big
Except
shout
for
out to
the
the 5 out there. I do
picking up
appreciate
figurines,
it.
which it was
We're currently sitting at
exactly
24 likes on the stream. Whoa, dude. They both go to the same. I think they both go to the same thing, right? It looks like it. Okay. Whoa. Okay. Are we about to enter the construct? Whoa. What the hell, dude?
And then there was no more. Because we've caught up to the present moment. Nothing left to do but move onward into the future. Goodbye.
When will we get to then? Soon! For all you Spaceball fans out there.
No, I'm not done. I'm not ready to move on.
Well, we
Stop
are.
the loading screen. Isn't there some way we can stay here, keep enjoying these figurines? Let's just go backwards. We'll do the memory zone again from the opposite direction. See how that feels.
Now. Am I a TV?
Okay, yes, the room with the red and blue doors. I remember this. I must say, of all the figurines we looked at in our initial tour of the memory zone, this one is the most distinct and clear in my mind. Let's keep going. I want more.
This is so weird.
And here's where I made that video. Don't you remember the video we
Yeah,
watched?
we just...
Yes, I love that video.
Oh my god. Dude, this freaking game it's so damn good. I mean, you're either gonna hate it or you're gonna love it. I absolutely love it. Okay, the pink room, which we never got
Still
into
don't remember
before,
the
but
pink
there's some
room,
style
Stanley. Still no
here.
memory of this one. Good
Me either,
room,
bro. I
though.
don't
A
remember
solid
it at
room.
all. Shitter.
These really were a treat to hunt down. You know, if there had been any kind of reward for finding all of these, it really would have muted the intrinsic joy of collecting them.
Yeah,
I'm
right?
very glad we resisted the temptation.
I hear
Next
you, buddy.
one.
Next one. Next one. Interesting. So I did make the right choice, even though the game was trying to tell me I didn't.
This was our second Figley. Don't you remember?
I
Yes,
do.
I remember it too.
I was really excited when I
The
found
past
it.
is truly a wonderful thing. Why does anyone ever choose to leave it? Keep going. This is it. The very first one we found in the exhibit where I introduced you to the figurines. Oh, I want more memories, Stanley. I want to keep going. What else is there? What came before this?
Exit. Holy shit.
Look, it's the terrible new content that we were originally sold on. I remember hating it back then. But time does put a rosy filter on everything. In fact, I dare say I'm actually quite
Yeah, if you guys
fond
got
of it
channel
now.
links, feel free to drop
Look how
them in the
much
chat
fun.
there.
Oh, yes,
I'm all about
the
helping you all
two
support each other.
doors. Who could have forgotten that? A classic memory, this one.
Dude, are we at the end game?
And before everything else, there was your office. Is there
Yes.
anything else? Was there something that came before your office? There's something I feel I can remember. I can remember.
My bucket?
Yes, I'm remembering something now. I remember before this whole story got started. Back then I was different. I used to make big decisions. I was passionate. I was skeptical. I weighed each decision with profound thoughtfulness. And then somewhere along the way, I stopped making decisions.
Hell yeah, Doom, that's
I became
fantastic.
lazy. and I came up with, well...
Dude, I'm stoked, man. I'm getting so close to 400
for
subs.
me. He would make the
Really,
decisions and
really
decide
proud
which
of
way to
myself,
go.
man. We're sitting
I
at
would cheer him on as he collected figurines for no
17,
reason.
1-7
Why did I
away
even
from 400.
stand there? Was I lonely?
It's been a trek
Yes,
to get
perhaps
here.
That's it. Perhaps I needed to imagine
But I am
had
excited.
companionship. And Stanley really did make for a wonderful companion, even if he was a fiction. But I suppose it's grown old. I want to think for myself again. I want to go back to how it used to be. Yes.
Yes.
I can be on my own again. I can do it. I'll be stronger this time. I'll take care of myself. I don't need Stanley anymore. Oh, but he truly was so much fun to play with.
Are we at the end of
You
the
know
game?
what? Since we're in the
I think we
memory
are.
zone, how about one more good memory? Let's go back just once and give Stanley one more run of the office, and then
Hey,
I'll
thanks, Doom. I
retire him
appreciate
for
that,
good.
man. Yeah,
I've
like I
enjoyed
said, dude,
telling this story so
it's
very
been a bit of a
much.
battle. I never thought I'd even get to
Okay.
this point,
Here we go.
and it's been
This
it's been
is the
awesome,
story
man. The
of a
community is
man
so
named
great.
Stanley.
Everybody out there has been really loving and supporting for me, and yeah, I thank you all, man, including yourself. See, so I wonder what happens now. I'm curious.
All of his co-workers were gone. What could it mean? Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps not everyone is so lucky to have a bucket, but Stanley is a very lucky fellow.
I wanna go to the
Very
meeting
lucky
room.
Indeed.
Wait,
Stanley clutched the bucket tightly to his chest and entered the door on his left.
don't want
This was
to.
not the correct way to the meeting room, but Stanley had felt the bucket calling to him, telling him that the employee lounge was simply the place to be. And
It's
here
the
it was.
place
Had the bucket
to
turned out to
be.
be correct? No, never mind. The
I have an
bucket was
idea.
wrong. Stanley took the door on his left.
I'm just
to
curious.
go back
Now
to
that we
the
have
meeting
all
room,
the figurines,
No,
said the bucket.
don't go to the meeting room.
we can now go
somewhere
upstairs
else.
and do the
cargo
task.
lift, yes. Good.
Said the bucket.
Now ride the lift all the way to the top.
I don't know.
There's something up there I need you to do.
Stanley did not
Maybe.
question why or how this bucket was speaking to him. It should have alarmed him, of course, because buckets can't talk. But Stanley chose not to think about this obvious fact. He was firmly convinced that the bucket had spoken to him, and he unthinkingly did whatever the bucket asked.
okay.
In here.
said the
Yeah, we
bucket.
go here.
Go into this dark room over here.
Stanley once again obeyed blindly.
There's nothing we can change yet.
Now pick up the phone.
Said the bucket.
Pick up the phone, and it will take us back home, where we can...
Whoa, hold on. Why did you unplug the phone?
Dude, I didn't think that was gonna actually
Were you
work.
trying to resist the bucket's orders? Stanley, I was joking. Obviously, the bucket isn't talking to you and telling you to do things. Buckets can't talk. It was a joke. Don't you get the joke? It's funny, Stanley. A talking bucket. Can't you see? Oh, goodness. I must have really bungled up the delivery if you actually took me seriously. Where
I
did
did.
I mess up the joke?
I don't know, man.
Should I have paused for longer or spoken quicker? Comedic timing is so difficult. I wish I were better at it. But there isn't exactly an instructional video on comedy that one can watch to fully... Oh, wait, yes, there is.
What?
It's sitting right here. Let's take a look.
Oh no.
What is comedic timing? What is comedic
What is?
timing? How does it work? How long should it last? How can it be used to effectively silence
What are
your
we
political
watching?
enemies? And more importantly, can it be taught in its entirety within 90 seconds? Thankfully, the answer to all of these questions is yes. Let's dive deeper. If you've ever told a joke or made someone laugh, in all likelihood, you did it while standing 50 to 80 centimeters from them in a room of no more than 76 degrees Fahrenheit with one of your arms raised straight upward at a 15-degree angle from your body. These are the optimal conditions for good comedic timing.
Hey!
To begin the joke, start by stating and spelling your name. Next, provide a brief synopsis of the joke, including the specific times at which the recipient of the joke will laugh, and then
spell out your name a second time. With these steps complete, it's time to begin the humor.
So bizarre.
Speak the entire joke in no more than 18 seconds and no less than 13 and a half, pausing only for bathroom breaks
Yes, the
when
fourth be
necessary.
with you.
When the joke has concluded, it is customary to inform your listener that the joke is over by declaring in your loudest possible voice, "I'm Dunny with the funny." Let's practice screaming, "I'm Dunny with the funny" now.
I'm Dunny with the funny. Oh my god. I'm
Good.
I'm Dunny
This
with the
saying
funny.
is a perfect example of expectations management, which is the cornerstone of good comedy. Finally, it's time to hand out surveys. Collecting hard data from your audience on how rapt they were throughout the joke is the only way to grow or learn as a comedian. An effective survey should be no less than 10 pages long and
Jesus.
should include the same question reprinted several times, just to ensure the survey taker is actually paying attention and not simply filling in answers at random.
Very good.
And that's
Very
all
good.
there is. With these strategies
that's
at
all
your
there is.
disposal, you'll have audiences doubled over in laughter and even tripled over in laughter in no time at all.
Okay.
Just remember to let them stop laughing at some point, you gut-busting little scamp.
I'm sorry. I'm
After
sorry.
all, we're each of us needed on the front lines of the war to fight the 12-legged invader who threaten our very existence, and
Jesus.
to very likely die in a hailstorm of bullets and mandibles. All of us must be prepared to give our lives to this noble cause, just as our children must do after us, and their children after them. Godspeed,
Okay.
and may Earth reign supreme.
Hey, goodness, this video is a little outdated, isn't it? Well, no matter. I think the fundamentals of proper comedic timing are still as relevant today as they were back then. So with that in mind, I believe the only way forward is for us to return to the two doors and walk through all of this again, so I can try telling my story with more appropriate comedic delivery. Come
Oh.
along, let's head back.
Shit. What's excessive,
This
man?
time,
Hey, what's up,
I'm
Gold?
really going to nail the delivery. You'll be in stitches. A talking bucket, you'll say? How ridiculous. How absurd. What a hilarious
Oh, they
concept.
fenced it out,
The
so I
king
can't-
of comedy. That's what you'll call me. Thank goodness we had the instructional video. Otherwise, who knows where we'd be right now. Well, I wouldn't be the king of comedy, that's for sure. The bucket spoke to Stanley.
The bucket spoke.
The bucket spunk. Oh, I'll figure it out on the fly. No need to overthink things.
Seven would be enough. Yeah, you hope so, man. So weird going this way. 'Cause all the doors close on the way out. So we've never walked this direction.
Here we go. You ready? When Stanley and the bucket came to a set of two open doors, they entered the door on the left.
What do you think we should do here? I think we should go left or right. Fuck, I don't know, y'all. What do you think? What do y'all want to do? Wait, what's the... Oh, the message in the video? Gotcha, gotcha. I'm going right, man. Right's been making the things change and progress. Oh, this is definitely different.
What? We're back at the phone already? No. What's going on? There were supposed to be several rooms leading up to this. There was
Hey,
supposed to
Ranak,
be a
what's going
build-up
on?
to this point, a dramatic display of remarkable comedic wit that culminates in this scene
Appreciate you
with the
coming by
phone.
here.
but now the timing's completely
Make sure y'all
off.
are smashing that like
Joke
on your
will
way
never
in.
land. Well, not the way it was meant to. And it's all my fault. I must have forgotten that the phone room comes immediately after the two
Yeah,
doors
welcome to
room.
one of the
What an
most
egregious
weird,
mistake.
fun games I
made
think
a
I've
fool of
ever
myself.
played.
I don't deserve the title of King of Comedy. I'm nothing. I'm not even the lowliest joke-telling whelp. I think I need to go back.
Yeah, you should go back and rewatch your
instructional
video.
again.
Yeah, you should.
Yes, surely that will help me improve my... Here we go. You ready? When Stanley and the bucket came to a set of two open doors, they entered the door on the left.
But if we go on the left... I'm so confused, man. So confused, dude. When we go on the doors on the right, that's what makes the change. You know what I'm saying? Should we listen to him now? We just went right.
No. You were supposed to go through the door on the right, leading back to the phone. Did you not even look at the instructional video? I think this is all covered very
Shit, I
clearly.
thought-
There's no way I can make the comedic timing work now. It's done. The joke is completely done and over. It's all your fault, Stanley. I'm going to be ridiculed in the community of other joke writers. I'm going to be shamed at every one of our meetings from now on. All because you couldn't watch a simple video and take a
So
hint.
try
Are you
left.
proud of yourself for bringing me down, Stanley? Are you proud?
Stanley, you love the bucket so much it's like you... it's as though all of
Whoa.
your other most prized possessions pale in comparison. Yes.
Dude, we did it! We did it!
That you are
Yeah!
over
Hell
how
yeah!
unabashedly in love with the bucket you are. Pale with shame.
Dude, we just beat the
Pale with
game.
shame.
We just beat the freaking game.
What's another word to describe a bucket?
Hell yeah,
This
dude.
bucket is so metal. I think I saw it playing guitar. No. We're getting away from
One
making fun
of the
Stanley's obsession with the
craziest
bucket, which is the whole
games
point of this.
I think
I'm
I've
really
ever
good at
played.
Jokes. I need more instructional videos.
Crazy
Exactly
game.
what it is. That's why
Now, I don't
we
even
need
know-
the King of Comedy again.
I don't even know if
More
this is the end of the game,
instructional videos.
to be honest with you. It looks like it. They just did credits. But that doesn't necessarily mean anything. What? How are we still here?
Someone was following Stanley. He was
What?
sure of it. If he checked over his shoulder now, he would surely catch them. It was only a matter of time.
Someone's following us now?
It takes a lot of humility to carry a bucket so magnificent. Stanley checked his ego and then proceeded onward.
Yo, what do y'all think, dude? The end never ends, never ends? Shit. Is that the truth? Are we missing something? What are we missing here? There's nothing we can do here, right? Whoa. Whoa. Is this... Hold on, dude. I just got up on this table somehow. Oh, I did it again. Is this... Do we go out the window?
Yes, whispered the bucket into Stanley's ear. We've done it.
We've
What?
escaped from that dull office and that pesky narrator. At last, out here in the white void, we are alone. Now, and for the first time, I can reveal to you my true self.
The bucket began to tell Stanley of its life and its history.
What
of the countless
the
wars
hell,
it
dude?
witnessed, desecrating the land and lives of untold numbers of innocent humans, and the bucket's own complicity therein.
Does this game not
Of
ever
sadness
end?
and regret,
Is that really
and
the
many
truth?
years it spent dwelling on the actions it might have taken to curb the madness and the decay, if only it had been stronger. Of hope and redemption, and its crusade to uplift the stock of life for the common man, to manifest justice where none existed, and the bittersweet reality of time, to see one's dreams and wishes met halfway.
The game never ends,
meted
does
out in
it?
parcels like charity, and abandoned as soon as the warm glow of inspiration begins to dim. The opportunities to do so much more. There was so much it could have done, perhaps, the bucket wondered to itself. Perhaps, if it had seen its own darkness with a clearer perception. This was way too much for Stanley.
What are you talking about?
He screamed.
You're a bucket?
To this,
You're
the
a bucket?
furrowed its brow.
No.
Said the bucket.
No.
Not since the evil wizard Gambhorata first
Whoa.
ensnared me in his machinations.
So we're getting
as
some
payback
information
for the
right now,
sacred
man.
amulet I stole from his treasured vaults. I was young back then and could not conceive the ramifications of...
No!
Stanley screamed even louder this time.
This is stupid! You are a bucket! This is so stupid! Why are we even doing this?
As Stanley screamed and screamed and screamed, the bucket revealed its true form, transforming into a mighty beast of untold power, its fangs glistening like... My God, Stanley, you did it. You saved us from the bucket. Thank God you already had
The
all
bucket's
12
dead, yo!
emblems of sages and knew the incantations to summon their true power. Otherwise, we would have easily been overwhelmed by the bucket's power. I'm speechless. You've demonstrated such bravery here today. Come, let's restart the game, and we'll agree to never again go trifling with this bucket. nor
Oh,
the
this,
dark magic
it never
cast
ends,
away
man. There's
inside
no
it.
end to the game. There's no end. The end is never end. Is never end. That's what I've finally have learned. There's no ending to the game. You can just keep playing it. You can literally just keep on playing the game. I don't think it actually ends. But we've actually hit the end of my time limit for today's midday stream. If y'all are digging the show, what we got going on, make sure you smash that like button, hit that subscribe. FYI, we will be back tonight, 8:30 p.m. Mountain Time. And I'm going to be introducing Lady Hammer, my wife, my queen, my better half. We will be joining forces tonight playing It Takes Two. It is a pretty fun game. We checked out about the first 10, 15 minutes of it the other day. We both seemed to enjoy it. And we figured, yeah, why not? We'll play it live for you all here. I thought that might be fun. We have, both my wife and I have a pretty fun little banter with each other here. We used to play Diablo with each other, and we'd steal each other's loot and shit, so I imagine it should be pretty fun. But if you guys want to stop by for that, we really appreciate you come through and hit that like button. We do have the thumbnail out right now, so you can go ahead and get out there, hit a notification. That way you get the alert when we do go live on that. But again, I can't thank you all enough for stopping by here. I'm not sure if there's anything else we need to complete. I'm sure there's a bunch of different endings we haven't gotten yet on this. And maybe we'll do some research to try to find like something like the like Easter egg endings or whatever. And we'll try to go through and complete those. But as far as the next games coming up, again, tonight we've got It Takes Two with my wife. And then, that sounded really bad. We're going to play the game It Takes Two. My wife is going to join me. We're going to play that game. That sounds a lot better. Thursday, we have two games popping. We've got Trek to Yami, or Yumi, depending upon how you want to pronounce that. That is a cinematic, like, Seven Samurai kind of game. Really looking forward to that one. Looks really sick. And then, hopefully later today, that day, or right afterwards, I'm not really sure how we're going to play it out. The Chapter 2 of Poppy Playtime is releasing on Thursday the 5th as well. And then following a week or so later, on the 13th, we also have Evil Dead drops, and I will 100% be playing that game. So a lot of fun stuff coming up here as we get into summer. Hope you all are enjoying the vibe, the flow of the channel so far. If there are games you want to see me play, make sure you drop those comments on the video afterwards, and I will see those and respond to you. Other than that, you know what we say here, man. I really appreciate you all stopping by, and I hope we catch you on the next one. Take care. Woo!
You're my boy, Blue! Can't wait!
I shall unleash my fury upon you like the crossing of 1,000 waves! Begone, vile man! Begone from me!
That's a terrible idea.
Come on, don't bullshit me.